What's up?
What's that?
It's all good.
Here we go. I think we're live. I don't know.
Nice. Looks like we are. Hello, everybody.
We're live. Anyone? No one's even watching. So
it says live. Hello.
So
yeah, I'm in a corner.
Talk amongst yourselves. Have a good time. I'm just monitoring. I'm going to monitor this chat in here.
She was trying to say that the reason why the old man Luke is not going to come with a lightsaber is because they don't want to spoil something for the movie. Like he's going to have some special lightsaber. So then she starts saying maybe it's going to be a different color or something. I'm like,
look, just check the Lego releases. They'll find out.
There you go.
But technically, he didn't have a lightsaber at the end of Jedi, did he? Didn't he throw it away?
Well, no, there's a picture of. I thought there was a shot when he's coming when he's walking in to the big party at the end of Jedi where they have it with the Ewoks.
Yeah, it's
and
hanging on his belt.
I mean, you're a Transformers fan. Do you believe that Bruticus was getting into Blastoff in that episode too with the rest of the Combaticons? I mean, come on, let's do this. Could be a whole bunch of shit happening.
I bet his lightsaber is still inside R2-D2.
And he still doesn't remember the code, the key lock. Release the lightsaber, R2. And he's just flipping a whole bunch of just pissed off words. That's what's bleeping.
He's like, "What's the magic word?" Oh my god, that's great.
That's funny. All right, well, welcome to Plastic Fanatics. This is the late night Aftercast. I'm your host, Victory Saber 77. Got a good show. Gonna look at stuff that we looked at last week on the oh so wonderful, oh so long San Diego Comic-Con edition. We broke our old record of 5 hours. We went the distance and went 6 hours and 15 minutes. Quite fun.
That's right. Stick that in your pipe and smoke it, motherfuckers. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. And you don't like it. No, let's get a good show today. We got some news. Not a lot of news. Some interesting news, though. But we do have a blast from the past. We're going to be taking a look at a certain Marvel character. So we'll get into that a little bit later. But let's get into some introductions and hauls and fun facts, I guess, about each other. So there we go.
Thanks.
Brian, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How's your weekend so far, Jane?
It's hectic.
Yeah.
And it's going to get even worse.
Oh. Because it's only halfway done.
I have a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, yeah. Not me. I'm going to be building a grill.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've been grillless for like 3 weeks. It's killing me. So
are you building it and then putting it in a tote, or are you going to use it?
No, it will be built and used on display. Everything. That's right, man. Cool. I got some of those lights from IKEA. Make it look nice. All that good stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
So I got that.
Cool.
And I can't remember if last time I mentioned it, but I did pick up some other stuff this week. I got a Marvel Legends Gamora from the Guardians 2 line. And it's got that digital paint on the face that we were talking about, Russ, in pre-show. And this thing looks outstanding. Very, very nice.
It's awesome, dude. I'm telling you.
Yep. And also, I picked up a Rocket figure as well. It was also really cool.
He's cool, man.
Yep. And he actually stands, like, it's even without bouncing him on his tail. It's pretty sweet. Toys R Us put their San Diego Comic-Con exclusives up for sale, so I picked this up. Go. I don't know why. Look, you can see a reflection of Charles's face. No, but anyway. So I'll probably be selling that at NJCC in a couple of weeks. I just, I don't know. The reason why I went out to buy the exclusives though was because I wanted this, which is the Marvel Legends 6
right,
chicks.
That's the girls, right? Yeah.
So Candy Prime Life, huh?
Yeah. So I wanted to get this mainly for the Bloodstone figure, which I think is really nice. I don't know about these other chicks, but the figures are all really cool. But you know, I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know if I'm in. Maybe I'll just sell that whole thing too.
All right, so that's the pack that has the female Loki, right? Is that
that's right? And that figure looks really
I thought
nice.
It was like Loki's daughter. And it was like, no, that's Loki.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so that's figured really nice.
Cool. So anything you buy, basically, we have a chance that if you're going to NJCC.
Yeah.
So
yeah. I'm gonna have to make a game time decision on that because obviously, if I just want that one figure, I'm like, what the heck how am I gonna sell these other 5? I don't know, right? So
I think you could. She-Hulk could sell pretty well on her own.
So, anyways,
nice. You didn't get the Prime. I was waiting for the Prime. Like, oh, and I also got at Toys R Us their new Hasbro.
Oh,
Optimus
so
Prime.
I actually went on a toy hunt, whatever, yesterday on the way home from work. There's actually a Toys R Us that I pass every day, but I have no interest in going in there. But it was Friday. I was like, you know what? Let me just stop in. So I walked in, and there it was, Masterpiece MP10 Optimus Prime on the shelf.
How much is it retail for?
It's $160.
Huh?
And I don't need it, not in the slightest.
Yeah.
But I was very, very tempted just to pick it up because it's a Prime out in the wild.
Uh-huh.
And I was telling the other guys at ROC in the chat, I was like, the only reason why I was tempted was just for the experience of buying an Optimus Prime in a store, because the last Optimus Prime I bought brick and mortar was like back in like 1992 or 3 when I got the G2 Optimus Prime with the black trailer.
Wow.
Like everything else has just been through the mail. So
that's cool.
But I passed it up. I was like, I'll leave it on the shelf for some other lucky person who wants it. But sure enough, it's probably just going to be bought by somebody who's going to post it on eBay for a large amount of money.
It'll be the scalpers are going to get hold of them, I'm sure.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. All right, moving on down the line. We have Charles. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Good.
I got the goose egg this week.
All right.
Aww.
Cool. It's all good. We'll expect more next week. At least have one thing, or you're kicked off the show. That's the rule.
Nothing.
Okay. That would be hilarious if the stipulation to be on a podcast is like, you got to have something every week. Oh, you're done. Get out of here.
Motherfuckers be scrambling on like the day of the podcast. We go out and buy like some cheap little figure.
And then all of a sudden you have this huge like bathtub toy line that you've just collected from the Marvels. And like, oh, okay, I guess I'm all in. Cool. That's dedication. All right, cool, man. Russ, how you doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Doing all right.
I'm fabulous. I didn't really get much. I just got a Fast and Furious 8. I got Fate of the Furious, and I actually bought the. I got the one that comes in like the tin, the steel thing,
Oh,
I never get that.
yeah.
I never get that. I never get that for movies, but I got it for this one just because. I don't know. This is kind of a badass movie, so.
Oh, come on! You have a fetish for bald-headed guys.
Yeah, I do. And fast cars too.
Fast cars.
Yeah, fast cars and bald guys. It's hot.
It's hot.
Combo.
Nice.
But that's about it. I really didn't see anything figure wise. I've got some stuff on pre-order and things like that, but I'm waiting. I'm in the wait game. So.
Where was the Steelbook? Was it like a Best Buy exclusive or something?
I don't know if it was exclusive. I don't know if it was an exclusive or not. I did get it at Best Buy though. It's funny you said that.
Yeah, most of the time Best Buy has the Steelbooks.
Yeah, I went. That's where I was at.
Okay, cool.
I was actually there looking at some headphones and shit, and then and I was like, let me go check over their DVDs and stuff, and there it was. I was like, oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'll grab this. Just so my trip wasn't wasted,
Nice. That's cool. Right on. Nothing else though.
Nothing else, man.
Man, all right, you're out of here.
the DVD doesn't count, or the Blu-ray.
No, DVDs, no. I have to put a price tag on it. No, I'm just kidding. Trent, how are you doing, man?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Good. What did you get?
I didn't find anything yet. Just
All
the
right.
regular stuff that's still in the store. Hey, it's down here in San Antonio, man. I mean, the struggle is real. I'm waiting to see if BBTS or TF Source is going to get in when I want, but
Get any more what?
gonna get in what I'm really after. That Octane or Blitzwing.
Oh
But
yeah.
The Titans Return stuff.
yeah,
For instance,
Man,
the Chug Collector. So.
They've been out for a while, right?
Yeah, I know. But you know what? I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them either.
Yeah, they were found. Yeah, Russ. Somebody
Yeah.
found them here like at one Target, like about a month and a half ago, almost 2 months ago. After that,
Yeah.
I mean, hell, even Optimus Prime and Megatron's just started showing up now.
Yeah, I saw them in Walmart today. When I see them out, they both look so derpy. Oh my god.
Hey, I have those. Come on, man.
Now I did find a Blitzwing at a Target. Now there's an area, a shopping center called North Park, and they have a Target there. I did find a Blitzwing, but would you like to guess which one?
Oh,
The
you
Generations.
You found the old
Yeah.
school one? Nice.
Yes, they
That's
had a Generations Thrilling 30s Blitzwing there.
That's crazy. I
Yeah.
thought that was like they do exist. No, I'm kidding. All right. Sorry.
I'm like, holy cow! Really?
Shit.
Yeah.
So how much do they run retail? The Titans Return Voyagers.
They're like what, 24 something, depending.
25.
Yeah.
25,
Say
probably
26.
Yeah.
All right.
26 in total.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Target, at least my Targets in my area are clearancing out the Titans Return Voyagers because they have just a shit ton of broadside.
Yep. That's
So
that's
they're getting rid of those. So you can
That's
get them
the
for like
one.
around $15 or something.
no, that's the one that I've seen the most of any of
Yeah.
any of the Voyagers is broadside.
Yep.
Everywhere.
everywhere.
So, yeah, it's too bad, man. If I come across one, I'll grab it for you. But yeah, well, I had luck at Target, and then I've never seen them ever again. I saw the Megatron Optimus. I think they just got a new wave, or not a new wave, but like they just came back out again or something. I don't know, re-release.
Yeah, like a re-release.
Crap.
Yeah.
But cool. I'm still waiting for that Overlord and Six Shot. Never saw a Six Shot in my area, but
You haven't seen Six Shot yet?
yeah.
Damn.
So yeah, kind of sucks, but oh well. All right. So for me, I got some Dragon Ball Z figures. I went into Walgreens just to see if they had that Johnny Storm. Didn't find him, but I found at least at the Walgreens that I went to, I found the Sandman wave, all the figures, which is cool. So like the Green Goblin, Jackal, and all that type of stuff. That was kind of cool. But I did pick up the Dino Charged Silver Ranger for shits and giggles. I saw that, and then I like checked on eBay. I'm like, oh, this thing's going for $50.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up. $10.
Yeah.
I'll do it.
It's definitely one of the sought after ones.
Yeah. I did pick up the Guardians of the Galaxy wave. I like it, but I didn't get the Gamora, unfortunately, and I was not able to get the Nebula. So basically, Mantis is going to be legless, unfortunately, for a little while. So I'm going to have to maybe kick Professor X off his wheelchair and kind of give it to her, maybe. Something, I don't know. But what else? I picked up a clone turbo tank Lego Star Wars set. Walmart's getting rid of those for like $49 or something like that. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Too. They're
So,
clearing shit out of that stuff, man.
Yeah. And I'm going to take it over to Toys R Us and I'm going to return it for about $100. So
That is so
awesome. Don't matter to me.
So
And
so
I'm
Jane,
an accountant too. So ethics is, I'm no longer practicing, so it's out the window.
so Jane, what if I told you I had another Gamora?
Are you kidding?
Obviously.
I actually
Wow.
I bought two because they were on sale. I forget where I got it. It was Hasbro Toy Shop or I don't know. Dom put us onto it one morning. So the two that I really wanted were Gamora and Rocket. So I bought 2 of each, and I would take the best of the ones that had the best paint apps.
Oh,
which looks like that wasn't a worry. So I got an extra, and it looks perfectly fine.
Cool.
So,
I'll talk to you about that.
Yep.
I'm not going to be able to make it to NJCC though.
Oh,
So,
that stinks. Well, then I'll hold it hostage for you, so you have to come to TFCon and pick it up.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
not
I
like
wasn't gonna.
it's not like you're that far away from Jersey. I mean, God, come
I
on.
know. I'm not that far. I'm only like what 7 states. No,
Yeah,
6,
something like
5.
that.
I don't know. In between us, but yeah, it sucks. I would love to go to NJCC. I mean, I even got a Skullfest invite too. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna be able to go to that either. And TFCon, it's still up in the air. We'll see.
All right.
But,
Well, I shall hold on to it because it's not like I'm not going to be able to resell it. So you keep hunting, and if you give up, just let me know.
all right, cool. What else did I get? I got one of my favorite movies, which I happen to have.
Howard the Duck.
Duel.
Yeah.
No, it's not Howard the Duck. I love Duel.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah. I remember
why.
that.
Spielberg. I love it. Driving
Wasn't that
across the country or across the state, pissing off a guy in a truck and just
Truck, yeah. A green, a faded, what kind of camouflage green truck?
Yeah, tanker truck, man. It's just like, yeah. It's great. I just love it. I just love the thrill of it. So, and speaking of movies, it's weird. My daughter's, I'm a good parent. I talk at times about like, yeah, my kid, like my son loves Predator and Aliens and stuff like that, but he loved it when he was like 4. And so it's like, I'm not like, like, hey, look at that. He just lets his kids watch some stuff. He has never seen RoboCop though. I'm not going to scar him yet. But the funny thing is, we were watching something on TV and the Annabelle, whatever, Creations, I don't know, preview came out. And my daughter's like, and she's only 5, and she's like, oh, what is that, Dad? I'm like, scary movie. And she's like, oh, I want to see it. I'm like, no, I don't think so. And she's like, no, I want to see it. It's like, is it like Blair Witch? Because she likes Blair Witch. And I'm like, no, it's not like that. It's creepy. It's a creepy doll thing. It's like, no, it's like, I don't think you need to see it. But then we have the first one, Annabelle or whatever. It's based off, it's like kind of a spin-off of Conjuring or whatever, The Conjurer. I don't know what the hell. So we watched it, and my daughter liked it. Didn't freak her out.
It did. It's like,
Really?
No, but my 9-year-old son got freaked out by it, though. So,
okay, you know what? Okay.
that beats that award right here.
But the little girl is like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah, in his defense, it is a doll and it's creepy. Okay, it's God. That's more the creep guy, guys.
But my son likes Chucky, though. Child's Play. You can see that. So I'm like,
all right, you gotta confuse kid. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I got some fucked up kids, big time. I gotta go back to parenting for dummies. But as far as other hauls, I think that's it. That's all I got. So yeah.
Not bad.
So there we go. Let's get into some screen sharing. A podcast without screen sharing is not a podcast at all. No,
Really?
no, it's not. It's not. I'm just kidding. Just seems like it's a norm, or it's just norm for me.
Oh shit.
Let's see what we got here. Can you all see it? Yes. Oh, goody. All right, so this is Plastic Fanatics episode 141. Getting to that nice 150 number. So,
Palindrome time. Fucking love
yep.
palindromes.
All right, so my shout outs really quickly. Go check out the Cool Table Network shows. Get all your news, content for your collecting needs and all that type of stuff. We have Enter the Realm. We have the RC Hangout. We also have Vega Banging. We also have Shattercast Uncut, Nerd Rage Radio, Stasis Lock, 8 Weeks, Beers and Vultures 40K, information creep, and obviously this show. So there you go. There's a Facebook page. Go check it out. Like and subscribe to all the shows. You can find them on YouTube. Find some of them on YouTube. Did I say Toy Detox? Toy Detox also. I don't want to forget them. But you can find them on iTunes and Podbean and all that other stuff too. 5-star ratings, much appreciated. Giving our shows a thumbs up if you're watching it on YouTube is also appreciated too. And subscribing is also nice. That's all. So there you go. Moving on. Some news really quickly.
Hey,
I know everyone is depressed about the fact that we got Draco Malfoy here. Tom, I forgot his name now. Felton. Felton. I think it's Tom Felton. Who plays a character on the CW Flash show is not going to be returning as of now. He might be coming back as Julian Albert, but they don't know yet. So who knows? It's probably because Caitlin Snow's not there. I don't know. Or maybe he's got some other stuff going on. So I know everyone was heartbroken over that. But let's talk a little bit about Avengers Infinity War. The little teaser trailer that the San Diego Comic-Conians got to see. I don't know if you guys got to see it or read about it. I saw it myself. Looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah.
Part 1 comes out May 2018.
Yep.
And then part 2 is a freaking year later. So that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to finally see the big bad purple man right there. Not Purple Man. He's a Marvel character.
Yeah.
I'm not retarded. I know who Purple Man is. The Titan, Thanos, with the Infinity Gauntlet. So, pretty cool. Did any of you guys see the trailer?
Sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just had an angle, and people were excited about it.
Two versions of the trailer.
You got to see Thor get hit by Guardians of the Galaxy as Rocket's like, spray it off, wipe it off.
Yeah, the only thing I was able to make out really was that last part.
The last part where Thanos is grabbing the moon?
Yes.
Or grabbing
Thanos
something.
Grabbing Thor's head.
Oh, yeah, that scene, yeah. I saw that. I did not see Hulk, though. I don't know if I have to go back and look at it again, but I did not see the Hulk at all. We saw the Guardians of the Galaxy. We saw Spider-Man with his hair on his arm stand straight up, so his spider sense is going off like crazy. Iron Man. We got to see Doctor Strange in action. So that was pretty cool.
We saw Spider-Man in that new suit, too.
Mm-hmm.
Spider, yeah.
Also saying he's sorry, and we got to see the new Captain America there, as they're calling him the Nomad look. And then we got to see the Snow White kind of hair blonde version of, I guess here it's white, but I think in the actual trailer it was blonde, of the Black Widow.
Is she in hiding or something? What's the deal?
Yeah,
I think so. I want to say, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Who knows? We'll find out. We will find out. Looks really good. I'm happy, and we'll find out.
If anything, it's just gonna be fun just to see Thanos like not sitting in a big throne talking shit.
Yeah,
nice
I did.
Get up and cause some chaos,
Yeah, I like the look of Gamora and Star Lord, and I'm like, oh shit! Here comes the big bad dude.
They want to see, no one to see.
Yeah, it's weird with Captain America. He's got the same uniform on, but he's like stripped off all his patches and stuff.
Yeah,
he's like Captain Anti-America now.
Captain Anti-America. He's the U.S. agent. He's the captain now.
Yeah, he's like, fuck that.
Leader of America. Well, we'll see. I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, I love the DC stuff as far as maybe what they can do, but I'm not satisfied with it. I'm hoping that they do something. But obviously, the Marvel stuff though is it's been around longer. It's established, and so I'm looking forward to that a lot more than the DC stuff. So we'll see. Thor Ragnarok, I think, is going to be good.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, I'm even excited for Ant-Man and Wasp. I'll say it. You know, that looks okay. Spider-Man: Homecoming was good. I didn't mind, but I would think it's pretty much probably the best Spider-Man movie that we've got,
Yes.
regardless of the Amazing
Yeah.
Spider-Man or the Tobey
Yeah.
Maguire. I think it's the best.
Even better than the one with Doc Ock.
The second one,
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I admit Homecoming I really liked, but I really liked that second one. That second one with Toby.
Yeah, there's some good points about that movie, and you know, some of it was just, I'm not a big Tobey Maguire fan, so maybe that's why I got turned off on it. I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from the 70s Spider-Man TV movies either. Those were great. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, Homecoming is got the whole connection to the MCU, you know. So it's kind of like, okay,
I think it's because it's current. It's like
Right,
I gravitate towards that a little bit more.
sure,
The old stuff.
absolutely. It was the old stuff, and it was like about 10 years ago or so. But
I know. Back in the day,
it's so long ago.
when they were like, should we do a comic book type movie?
Yeah,
Oh, X-Men did really good. Spider-Man should do good. All that. Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird how it's all flipped. Like back in the day, it's like
Yeah.
Captain America and all that. It's like, no, I don't think so. We
Mhm.
can basically take the Incredible Hulk for about an hour on
Right.
TV.
That's
and
about
that's
it.
about it. Maybe some made-to-TV movies, Daredevil, yeah, Thor, yeah. But
Yeah, now heroes are like the thing to do, you know. So
oh yeah, it is the big time thing.
Yep.
All right, moving into some other news. Star Wars Black Series. I think I saw an article about how these are not going to be exclusive to Walmart anymore. You can find them in your local comic book shops, but it was also noted afterwards that the Star Wars Black Series will continue on as a Walmart exclusive through this year, I believe. And so, kind of interesting. The Walmart exclusives are basically the
3 3/4 inch.
3
right?
3/4 inch series. They're in the boxes right now. These right here were released prior in the in this form, in the vintage black. For my Walmart, they've started to jack the prices up from $5 to $11, going back to their original price point,
Yeah.
which blows
Mm-hmm.
with the restocks and everything else. So there you go. So you'll find these again also on card later on that we saw at San Diego Comic-Con also. But they're exactly the same things that we got prior. Yay.
That's
Right.
interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's cool, but
Yeah,
I
mean,
think they would sell me if they gave me a stand and keep the points of articulation because I'd like that. But I don't know. Other than that,
I agree. I mean, they're good figures. It's just that it's the newer ones, kind of like with the newer characters and things like that. I'm more into the classic shit for this, you know. So
yep.
But
Oh yeah, definitely. $12 though is kind of stretching. It's kind of
Yeah.
pushing the envelope.
I agree.
So
Yep.
these were at least collector friendly to the point that you could open them, repackage them. That was nice.
Yeah,
Sell
sure.
them, you know, and say, no, it's mint seal box. I just put the tape on myself, so technically it's in a sealed box, I guess. But yeah. All right, Hascon.
Oh,
Some
boy.
news about this great family event happening in Providence, Rhode Island, September 8th through the 10th of this year at the Dunkin' Donuts Center. They better have donuts. They better have some damn donuts there.
No shit, man.
Have some exclusives. We get early access. We saw some of this stuff at San Diego Comic-Con. So the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch clone Captain Rex will be there. You can get it early for $20, but that's not an exclusive to the con. It will be regularly released later on, just like how Bandai did the Figure Arts Vegeta. You'll be able to find that later on. Exclusives, though, at the show will be the Marvel Legends 6-inch scale X-Force Deadpool.
That's kind of cool. I like that. So,
Magic the Gathering with exclusive 3-pack with Transformers, Grimlock, Nerf Goblin. We'll have pictures of this too. The Sword of Dungeons and Dragons, that will be $30. I'm assuming, I guess, the 6-inch scale Deadpool is going to be 20, maybe 30. I don't know. We have a My Little Pony Dungeons and Dragons dice set for $20 and a My Little Pony mystery box set for $20.
oh
There you
boy.
go.
Come on, guys. My Little Pony. Woo!
Well, again,
Yeah.
if you kind of look at it, that's what they're encompassing for like the big three, I guess, for this convention. Is that
I heard. Funny thing is, I heard the trailer to their movie is actually good.
What, the My Little Pony movie?
is it
Yeah.
My Little Pony movie?
I didn't even know
Breaking
there was one.
news, Trent. Are you on scene right now? You're talking about a My Little Pony movie.
You know what? Hey, Jay,
What,
we have
and what
to have
outfit are you wearing?
all walks of life.
You guys knew about it. I thought you guys
I
had
did not know you were a closet brony fan.
Yeah, if they're
No, no.
Well,
Who's
you're
your
the one
favorite
brought it
pony?
up, so.
okay. Let me.
I just brought it up because y'all mentioned My Little Pony too, and there are people out there who die hard brony.
All right. Is it animated or is it live action?
It's animated.
Okay, good. Because I wanted to know if it's live action. Who's cleaning up those horses? That is gross.
Good.
Let's
And I don't like.
We gotta do a quick PSA. So, any brony fans, it's okay if you're a brony. We like you. It's okay.
Yeah,
You're fine.
this is a safe.
Yeah,
this is a safe place.
Yeah, we don't hit on bronies.
You know, if you like bronies, that's if you're a brony,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Sure thing, man.
That's cool.
Yep.
I don't know anything about it as far as the line. I know that it made a strong comeback. It's pretty cool. Out of a lot of the '80s properties, it's still going
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah,
So
my daughter was into them. I know that.
so props to that. So that's awesome. Right now we're looking at the Star Wars Black Series 6-inch Captain Rex.
Looks fantastic. Look at that.
He's in his
man,
Phase
yes,
2
indeed.
garment. Yes, he does look good.
Yeah, he does.
Not so good that I want to, fly to Hascon and get him early. Good.
Yeah,
but,
Screw that
um,
away.
or ask someone if they're going to Hascon.
Really?
That would be the first question I'd ask them. Be like, really? Would be the first question.
Yeah, you can.
But it looks good.
Captain
I like
Rex.
him. Another exclusive there is going to be the Titans Return RC. We'll see more pictures a little bit later, but we got this teaser last week, and we showcased it last week. So there it is.
There you go, Headmaster Don.
Yeah. About to say, shout
about
out to
to
Headmaster Don.
The Headmaster
He had
Don.
Yeah, so if you guys watch
Yeah.
those other podcasts, like that's been his thing for so long.
Indeed. I'm
Yeah.
All right.
sure he's smiling. Maybe now he'll stop asking a question. Maybe now the
Well, he
people
doesn't
people
get
know-
a chance to because there's no more convention.
Oh, that's true. He might go to Hascon. He might go
Probably
to
gonna be
Hascon and
Hascon,
do it.
I doubt that.
I'm curious if Hascon's actually going to pan out. Just keep going. Because I
Yeah,
remember, like at
me too.
BotCon, they would do one panel where they'd have everyone stand up. If how many BotCons have you been to? Like 5 BotCons, stand up. Keep standing if you've been to 7, if you've been to 15, and all that kind of stuff. And I'm curious now. This is the number. This is the first one. Everyone, maybe wants. Oh, let's start off a new tradition.
We all get a chance to stand up.
We all stand, and hopefully we'll be back next year.
You even want participation awards at cons now. That's sad.
My biggest thing is I'm hoping Hascon, though, moves to Pasadena. Be like, yeah, there you go. We're going back to Pasadena.
Have it in the Rose Bowl. That'd be nice.
Rose Bowl. There you go. All the little announcement panels are on floats that
Yep.
come out into the stadium.
Oh God.
That'd be nice. All right, here's the pack for the Magic cards. This will be interesting. I mean, I'm sure these are playable. These are playable cards. And I don't know how or
What does that mean?
anything about them. That you can put them into the game somehow. I don't know, but Grimlock there looks pretty cool. Grimlock, the ferocious king.
That's great.
He's a legendary artifact creature. I do have for sale a foreseeable future card if anyone wants one. I have one of those available. So 101. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Here's a 6-inch X-Force
Yeah.
Deadpool.
This would be a nice one to get. I would like this
Would be. What is this, like the 3rd or 4th one? That's out there for Marvel Legends.
And they're
So-
making a new mold of Deadpool soon too. We saw SDCC, right?
They're also making this into a 12-inch figure. So it's just a repaint of the one that we already got.
Mm.
It does suck that I saw the new Thor yesterday at Toys R Us. I'm like, all right. It looks okay.
Which one did you see? The comic book one or the movie one?
I saw the 12-inch. I'm talking the 12
Oh,
inch.
the 12-inch. Okay, I thought
The
you were-
the big boy.
Or the real big one. All right, cool.
Yeah. And I was like, man, why is it $50 though? I mean, it's just like Walmart had difficulty trying to sell these things, and they discounted them to $25. Deadpool came out, Target discounted it within, it seemed like a couple of weeks
Mhm.
down, and it's like, all right, and you're just coming in right out the gate at $50.
I'm trying to remember what Anna. I think Anna got hers off of Amazon. I think she got it for like 25.
Well, that's good.
I think that's what she got. That's why. But I know I saw them for cheaper, in Walmart and other places too, though.
So here's some Energon cubes. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons, My Little Pony dice.
Oh, look at that!
It's how
Brody.
we roll, is what they say. I don't know these characters. They look
Shout out.
pretty. I don't know. It reminds me of Panty and Stocking. If anyone's ever watched that anime, I don't know why I think of that. Jamie Markey and Monica Rail. Shout out to those two voice actresses. All right, we also are getting a new Super Skrull here, which is pretty badass. He's going to be a Walgreens exclusive,
Yeah, Walgreens.
so I like that. I'm actually looking forward to the Snuggie for the kids and the vitamins. But the Avengers earbuds is kind of nice too.
Some niggies.
But the Super Skrull is nice because we haven't had a Super Skrull since the Fantastic Four line. Yeah, at least as far as in the Marvel Legends are concerned. So we had this version. And then we also had a couple of variants like the all fired up Human Torch look and then the Invisible Woman look. And then if you got the Toys R Us 2-pack, Super Skrull was kind of in there in a way as a Skrull soldier with the Kree soldier. But I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it seems like Walgreens is getting all the Fantastic Four stuff. So not bad. I'm hoping that we'll get a team sooner than later, but we'll see. All right. Most of these pictures we've seen already, but these are nice, clean, crisp pictures, and we haven't talked about them here. So, Deadpool, Monopoly.
Guys
There you
popping up everywhere now. God damn.
I do. This twerking or whatever he's doing there in the middle is interesting. So
Free parking.
there you go.
If Anna sees this, she's gonna buy this shit, dude. She sees it. Oh,
There you go. We also have a Nerf gun. They're little elite
Oh,
Nerf
man.
guns that shoot off those little.
I'd be interested to see what tokens they put in that Monopoly game.
Yes.
What
Did we
little
see
piece?
anything? Hey, there's a little. What's that?
Anyway.
A horse?
Is it
Donkey? I don't know.
Is it like a unicorn or something? over there?
Unicorn or something? I don't know. What
Can't
that is,
tell.
but
Look,
interesting. This is pretty cool. You also get tacos for little targets with this Nerf gun set. Not bad. Rival, that's what it is. Nerf rival. All right, we've seen these pictures, but Marvel Legends, we got a Songbird coming. Cool for your Thunderbolt set. Black
Pretty
Bolt.
awesome. Black Bolt looks awesome, man.
Yeah, Black Bolt does look good. I'm hoping he has an alternate head so he's not always screaming.
Me
have
too.
the
Me too.
Electrical charge.
Yeah, it'd be nice to have a little calmer, where he's not talking at all.
Yeah.
He's like Mr.
He's
Mute.
true to his character where he's not
Right.
always, he's silent.
Right. Yeah,
You get his wife,
Medusa.
or at least as far as I know, maybe it's changed in the comic books, but Medusa.
Yeah.
I would love to get a Frightful 4 set, but we'll see. Namor, shirtless.
Now, see, okay, it was just funny, right? I got the the exclusive that we got to get from Walgreens sometime back, right? And it's cool and everything, but this is the Namor I grew up with. This is the look I remember, when I was a kid, shirtless and looking like a fucking savage, He's just, I thought he was badass, man. This guy, this one figure I got here looks he looks like too nice, almost like he's like like spiffy clothes and shit. You know.
But at least
That's
he can get
more
served at a restaurant. I mean, this one,
Yeah,
he walks in like this. They're like, sorry, sir. No shoes.
Exactly. No shoes, no shirt.
No shirt, no service.
Yeah. But this is
And
what
you
I'm used
smell
to.
like
though.
fish, man.
Yeah. And they did a good job on the wings on this thing. It's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. So, you know.
That would be sad if they didn't do the wings on his feet. It's like, man, really? Okay.
Yeah, because that's so signature to him, you know. So,
Yeah. But no, it looks really good. Cable looks good. This is the cable that I'm
yep,
happy about.
me too.
And we saw all this at San Diego
Yeah.
Comic. So.
Yep.
Deadpool, regular, black and red. Deathlock, Domino. That X-Force
Domino.
shelf is looking a lot better.
Goddamn, Domino looks good, dude. That's a nice.
So I
thing.
like it.
Hey, is that you guys ever see that movie Domino with Keira Knightley? Is that by any chance tie into the Marvel stuff at all? I'm just kind of curious, or if it's, it's like a individual
Knightley?
rendition, or
Will, Brian, I have no
I don't
idea.
think so.
no. I was just curious.
In that movie, I heard that was kind of, sort of, wasn't it based on like a real person?
I don't know.
You tell us, Trent.
I think I caught it, but I don't think. I wasn't based on it.
All right, Trent, your job now is breaking news. So
What?
Now this will be like the figure. Watch, this will be the one everyone wants, and they'll put like one of this in the fucking case. Watch.
one per case.
So, yeah, that's what you know it.
23.
That's
Yep.
what they'll do. Everyone will want this, and they'll pack it one per case. Fucking douchebag.
Last time we got an X-23 was the Apocalypse Build-A-Figure wave, which we got a purple or a black version, which was nice. And they were different molds.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, this one, she comes with the mask. So she fits right in with the X-Force line if you got the 2-pack with Warpath and Deadpool, or if you got that San Diego Comic-Con X-Force set, or, any Deadpool X-Force figure you got. So, rounds it out. Here's another Deadpool.
Damn.
Looking all good.
Nice.
That's awesome, actually. Yeah.
We have another Deadpool.
Well, this
They
can
said that this was supposed to be the 12-inch scale, but this might
Yeah.
be exclusive. Moving on, we're also getting Black Widow with a motorcycle, which is really nice.
She's looking all sexy on her bike. What's up, baby?
It would be cool to get Cap in his bike too.
Yeah, that'd be pretty badass.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the best one. Ghost Rider.
course.
Ghost Rider finally with his bike, with the flame effects and everything else. This is the Johnny Blaze look. So, yeah. We are getting a 4-pack Defenders comic book set. This is an Amazon exclusive, a new Daredevil. We have Jessica Jones. Not Jessica. Jessica Jones? Yeah. No.
Yes.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
is-
I don't know. I'm losing.
Hey, Russ,
Who's that
check out
person?
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist is shirtless.
Yeah, I know he's fucking fantastic, man.
Looking good. And then we also get Luke Cage there, which I'm happy for just because we haven't gotten this mold since the San Diego Comic-Con. And if you didn't want to spend a crap load of money for that set, you can now finally get that new modern look of him for a little bit cheaper. So everyone basically lost it and was going all over the place with this one. But this is the Toys R Us 2-pack Hydra set.
Every time I see these two guys, it makes me think about the two henchmen from the Venture Brothers.
The which one?
Every time I see these two guys, it makes me think about the two henchmen from the Venture Brothers.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice.
People might want to troop build these guys.
But yeah, you're going to be able to troop build these guys. These guys are probably going to be $40 to $45
For the 2-pack.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
cool.
Toys R Us exclusive too, so you
Yeah.
got to remember that. If you see the pre-order on their website, I would jump on it. Most likely, it's going to sell out, and then you're just going to have to wait around in hope that your Toys R Us gets them. Just think about the Dark Phoenix Saga one and the Spider-Man Mary Jane 2-pack set. Those are pretty much gone.
Yeah.
Walgreens exclusive, Mr. Fantastic. with his nice elongated hands and arms. Doing a reach around. I don't know. Whatever. We have Venom Pool. This is a GameStop exclusive.
Holy shit.
12-inch Black Panther who is sad and then unmasked.
Sad Panther.
Sad Panther. Yeah.
Sad Panther. We have the Wolverine here, which is cool. Which
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
this I could see being $50 possibly. I mean, you do get a lot of accessory pieces with this guy. So,
Rock and roll Spidey.
we got Punk Spider-Man. So this wave of Spider-Man, you're gonna get the Punk Spider-Man. You're gonna get Gwenpool, which I know everyone's
Jesus
favorite.
Christ, Gwenpool.
Come on, you know you love it. You know you love
Awesome.
it.
Sure.
It is cool.
Well, this story is.
I'm totally getting that Penguin backpack. I am.
I hear people say, "Where's the what fiction is that from?" And we can all just laugh and go, "It doesn't matter. She's hot.
It
Look at her."
doesn't matter. She looks better than the Rebel Tech Gwen.
There you go.
I don't care. We get Lasher, who's from the Planet of the Symbiotes, which we got back in the day in the toy line, which hopefully maybe we will get the other guys, like Hybrid here.
Yeah.
We also got Scream, and we got Riot. Maybe down the road we'll get some more of these symbiotes, but I don't know. Mysterio is also in that wave, and the Build-A-Figure happens to be this green monster. The list. Oh shit! I broke my pen. Damn it! Breaking
Broke your
news.
pen?
I just broke my pen.
Oh,
Man, I need
Uh-oh.
a fidget spinner. I need a fidget spinner. So this looks good. I love the fact that we're finally getting a lizard. I don't know if he's gonna have two heads, so you can have one that does not have the tongue,
Yeah. Or maybe you could pull the maybe you can
Yeah.
pop the tongue out. I don't know.
but he does have a movable mandible there, so that's nice.
Yeah.
We also saw this. This is their new kind of vintage line for the Marvel Legends, going back to that old school Toy Biz look. We have the Black Widow, which is sporting her stingers and two guns that are reissued. They should have done some other guns. She doesn't have those type of guns, but whatever. I don't know where she's going to store them either.
You know, it's Black Widow. She'll find a place.
Hey now, keep it PG-13, Russ. Jeez, criminy.
I'm just saying, you know.
Search and see. Okay, we're also getting a Captain America, which is based off of the Onslaught, the Red Skull Onslaught old version, which, I don't know. To me, it always looks like it's Johnny Walker. I don't know why. Just a bigger build, I don't know, but whatever. The throwing effect shield piece is from the Secret Avengers Captain America, which is part of the Abomination line. We have the old school Iron Man from after the Armor Wars, which was part of the old school Marvel Legends. I don't know if this is the Hit Monkey or the Puck line, or I don't know, one of those lines back in the day. It's not bad. And then we have a Punisher, which was a Walgreens exclusive.
Yeah.
And you do get a new head sculpt, it looks like. It looks really nice. And it would be great, hopefully, that this will be painted all white and not have any speckles and stuff like you see with the Walgreens exclusive.
Yeah, you had to like pick through those, man, and see, find the one with the least amount of paint blemishes, you know.
Yep. But it looks cool. I like it. I love it. So all on card, just like what kind of Mattel did with their DC Classics. They released them for Walgreens, or not Walgreens, but Walmart exclusives as part of like their Super Friends. It's cool to see Marvel doing with the Marvel Legends. Such so. Oh, we got one more. We got Pizza Spidey. So Pizza Spidey mold, you get two heads, a pizza slice, but you don't get alternate hands.
Yeah, I noticed it's a little lacking in the in the extras, man. Shit.
oh well.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not sure what these are going to retail for, but I would assume around that $18 to $20 range. Wolverine here. Now this is going to be a hot item just because everyone is still trying to find that X-Men Wave Wolverine. This is the brown suit, just like before. You do get an extra head, so you can have them unmasked, and you also get a mask, which I believe is supposed to homage the old X-Men Wolverine. That was, you could take the mask and use it as a ring. Maybe not. Maybe it's just there. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be that. But this figure alone from that X-Men wave is going for a nice chunk of change, like 50 to $70 right now on the aftermarket. This will be cool.
I was just
Remember, you got to be 4 and older. There's choking hazard, small parts, not for children under 3. It says 4+.
Used to legalities. All right.
Yep. Any of you guys on this line like the vintage stuff?
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I kind of like the look of it. I mean, keep it in package. Just so that's, if I was to buy something like this, I would just keep it in the package because it's like part of it for me, you know.
Yeah, like the Star Wars collector's line.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, that's why you would do it. I mean, I already have this Wolverine, so I wouldn't even need to take it out. It would just hang it up on my wall or something.
Now, did these like have the same nostalgia as like the Star Wars 40th, you think? Or, I mean, obviously, I mean, Hasbro makes the Black Series. They also make Legends. I'm just wondering, like, wow, maybe we should just cash in to what else can we do?
Yeah.
I'm sure they're cashing in. But it does give me the feels because I remember the Toy Biz stuff back in the day.
Sure.
Yeah.
When you went from Secret Wars, and then there was a huge gap
Yeah.
of like nothing out there for comic book figures.
Yeah.
You finally get the Toy Biz stuff, which had the action gimmick. They didn't have the greatest articulation, but to actually finally have these guys again, it's like, oh, okay, I can get behind that.
Yeah, and it was contested to just throw you back to where everything was on a ballistic card anyway. You know, it was kind of like that was that was the packaging. You know, so
hopefully the distribution will be better than the Star Wars 40th Anniversary Black Series.
Yeah, because that's been really hard to track stuff down, man.
Yep, and that series is pretty much done. I mean, we were only getting the 2 waves, and now they're going back to the box set. So for the box set. All right, now we're looking at the Rebel Tech Magneto. Damn, he's got some beefy arms.
Yeah, he does. Didn't know Magneto worked out like that.
Yeah, he is. Like, damn.
A studly motherfucker.
Be an old guy?
He's an old buff dude, man. I mean,
Yeah.
That dude been hitting the juice, buddy. Look at that.
yeah, he has. He's crushing cans without his powers. He's just
Hell yeah.
right as him. But yeah, that's cool that we're getting this guy. I haven't bought any of the Rebel Tech stuff.
Sure.
Yet. I wanted to pick up the Venom, but that kind of just fell through, and I was like, okay, moving on. It was cool though. If you're into the line, that's nice that they're continuing it on. I don't like the fact that the ball joint is right there. Double ball peg going in to the shoulder and into the torso, and it looks like it just popped right off, but I'm sure it's better than that.
Very, very visible too.
Yeah.
Right there.
All right, so Hot Toys news here. We got the Iron Man Mark II. There you go, with his kind of his mask up so you can see Tony Stark in there.
Damn, that looks pretty good.
There is a special edition bonus. You get a holographic Mark III collectible little figurine. So this is what you get with the just regular release. You get a set, several pairs of hands, stand, obviously. Lots of little gadgets here and there for the chest, the thrusters on the boots, wrist, weapons, and all that. And then you get all that same stuff and you get the little special edition bonus Mark III hologram if you buy this edition. I don't know if there's I'm not sure what the price difference is between the two, but there you go.
Man, freaking Iron Man is like the Seekers of the Marvel Universe. Just have so many to buy, all different colors, if you're in for that sort of thing.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I mean, wow. That's just, they get ridiculous too. Some of the armors, I'm like, really? Really?
I mean, the Hot Toys would be like, after Iron Man 3, they're like, dude, we're all getting a raise. So there were like 40 suits in that movie.
Yep. So, Oh, and that's the other thing too. Going back to that Avengers trailer, we did see the Hulkbuster suit makes a return. So I don't think it's going to do a bit of difference against Thanos, but hey, at least he's trying. A for effort. And I'm just going off of what I remember of the Infinity Gauntlet. If you've read that book, I mean, Warlock's contingency plan was Wolverine and the Hulk. The rest of it is just like, you know what? I'm just leaving those guys out to slaughter. They're going to just be the guinea pigs. You guys get in there and kind of just kill them. But you guys are actually just guinea pigs too, because I actually have the Silver Surfer that's going to come rushing in trying to get that gauntlet. So,
Yeah.
good old Warlock. Love him.
Yeah, great plan.
So right now we're looking at Thor Ragnarok. This is the 1/6 scale, again, Hot Toys. This is the road-worn Thor. So before he loses Mjolnir and all that. I don't know. If I was into buying these, I would want the Gladiator Thor. If I'm going to spend money on one of the Thors. But that's just me. I'm assuming none of you guys are picking this up. I mean, any of you guys Hot Toys collectors that I didn't know?
No.
Or want to admit to?
I wish.
No.
I've come close a couple times, but
Yeah, the only times I've come close was when Hastings, they used to have Hot Toy stuff, and I would walk by there and I'd be like, because I remember they had a Deadpool. I'm like, oh, 200, it's like 220. I don't know what it was, but I'm like, that looks good. And then it's like, no, not that good. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it's not. No.
I want to be home.
5-finger discount good?
Yeah. Except I have to break the glass into the case and be like, all right, I can use the kids as a decoy. And maybe, I don't know. No, I'm not. I don't scheme. I don't do that type of stuff. I was hoping when they were going out of business that it would still be there. Yeah, like that's going to happen. But when everything was clearance. Oh, well. All right, now we're looking at the Gladiator Hulk from Thor Ragnarok, which looks great. I'm not sure why they blurred the face. We don't want it to. We don't know yet if that's the look. Even though we've seen the trailers, we know what the hell he looks like. But I guess it's pending approval. Comes with everything that we've seen with every other company who's doing the Gladiator Hulk. So, Hot Toys, awesome. If you want Mafex, you want, I don't know, there's Mezco. We got the Hasbro Build-A-Figure. Not bad. Tactical Batman from the Justice League series. Hot Toys again, 1/6 scale. You can move his goggles up to see his pretty eyes, which he has several eyes.
Do his eyeballs move?
Yeah.
I swear it looks like he's like staring at it. Like, you ever like a picture with the eyes like they're staring at you no matter how you look?
And Russ, you can move the lips to make his teeth show.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I'm just messing with you.
He's like, oh, can you give him the O face?
Yeah.
No, you cannot give him the O face.
But it's weird. He comes with like 3 mouths. One with like his lips are a little bit open, then totally closed, and then taking a dump.
Look at my pearly whites. I am serious. Fish guy. Get off my mother box. So here's the human mother box, special edition bonus. That thing better not be hollow.
Oh, you know what it is.
Yeah. So there you go. The different eyes are the different things you can do to the eyes.
Now,
Yeah, I'm sure
the goggles lift up, but do they come off all the way?
I don't think so.
So they're always there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I don't think so. All right, so everyone wants a quarter scale Christian Bale Batman for Batman Begins. I know I do, and I'm glad Hot Toys is providing it for me. I'm just hoping it's not under $1,000. We'll see. So there he is.
Did you say you were hoping it's not under $1,000?
Yes, I did. I said it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Damn, Trent, was that kind of like a good luck laugh? Kind of
Like,
good luck.
Yeah.
100,000. Ha ha ha.
we saw this at San Diego Comic-Con. These are just better pictures of it. I mean, you get two versions. You can have him either in his spelunking-looking suit, or you can have him as Batman. Or you can have him in his "I'm going to rob you. I just broke into your house" spelunking suit look. Yeah, I can just picture it now. So yeah, I'm not gonna go there. Let's keep it PG-13. All right, so there's all the stuff you get. It's tons of accessory pieces. Again, this is the quarter scale, 18 inches. I don't know.
Good Lord.
But-
I wonder
Hey,
if
can you go
it's
back
okay.
one more time real quick, Gene?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah.
No wonder he can turn his head.
Yeah. But the Joker looks really good. The quarter scale Heath Ledger Joker, like it. Special edition bonus dual faced head sculpt. So he's got more of the makeup off. See more of his scars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that scene right there looks really good.
Yes, it does. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh. So do they already have a quarter scale Dark Knight Batman? Or is that just how it's angled? I don't know. I'm just trying to think of like. That's interesting. Okay, so a lot of accessory pieces with the Joker handgun. You get his blade in his shoe, his knives. He's got the hand grenades in his jacket, playing card, the bank robber mask, detonator, shotgun.
That is
A lot
cool.
of great
detail,
weapons.
man. I like that. That's pretty awesome.
And then again, the special edition comes with that bonus head.
Looks
All right.
good.
That's pretty awesome.
SH Figure Arts doing the Justice League. First up, we saw Batman, but here's Wonder Woman. Does she look like the actress Gal Gadot? Does she? Or does she look more like what's her name? Shirley's Atomic Blonde gal, Theron.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, does she look like her more? Right there. Gadot or Theron?
I think she's closer to Charlize Theron.
Oh,
I don't know. I think the skin tone should be a little darker, maybe.
yeah.
yeah.
That's what I think too. But you know, they're making it saying, "Oh, she's a white girl."
White girl. Oh, man.
Not cool.
Her hair, the top of her hair, looks like Gal Gadot.
Yeah. Yeah. I do wish that the Figure Arts would redo their elbow joints. I hate that slip.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
It's just ugly looking.
Yeah. People knock the Play Arts Kai stuff, but I mean, yeah, they're bigger than the biceps, but hey, at least they function and look better than that. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Not always, but somewhat. Oh, there she is, all angry.
This is kind of wild. Do you guys like this face sculpt?
Not every
I don't know.
I'm not. I don't know what they're trying to do. Like, I guess I don't know what Wonder Woman this is supposed to be.
It's
Justice League.
What is that supposed to mean, Russ?
What it means, I don't know what Wonder Woman is supposed to be. Is supposed to be based off the actress in the movie, or is it supposed to be based off the comic book, or I
It's
don't.
the movie. It's the movie. Russ. Yeah.
It's the
That
movies.
that doesn't look like the movie. Then that's
Oh,
It doesn't look like Gal Gadot.
I don't know.
not at all. It's
One thing
so
I'm
It looks
far
like-
away.
I'm glad that they didn't give her the gold wash in her hair like they've been doing with all the Star Wars figures.
Not good. No, it's just I'm used to Figure Arts really nailing face sculpt, really, and this is kind of like one of the first times I've been disappointed with what I see.
Maybe it'll look better in person.
Yeah, maybe. But for me, it's this particular actress or Wonder Woman that across the board, some of the companies have kind of done better than others, but no one, in my eyes, have nailed it.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Has nailed her likeness. The other characters like Superman, Batman, Harley, all that, yeah. At least one company's knocked it out of the park.
And you're
But
talking
as far as her,
112, right? Because
What?
that hot,
Yeah.
you're talking 112 because that Hot
Yeah,
Toys
112.
was pretty spot on.
no, yeah, no. Hot Toys is its own dimension. It's it's yeah. But no,
I mean-
in the 112 scale, it's I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, like you said, look how well they did with the getting that look of Margot Robbie for the Harley Quinn that they did. It looked great. It was fantastic, you know.
Yeah.
And in this one, it's weird. I don't know why, but you're right. No one's been able to do it. So
Her accessory pieces is the shield, the sword. She does have the lasso that can be attached to her belt, or she actually has an action feature lasso accessory, which is nice.
that's
Usually
pretty
don't
cool.
do
Yeah.
that. Some of the Mayfix stuff that we saw before, Batman, there's Joker, but we see the Two-Face now. That's the newer one. There's Bane. And then we get to see Scarecrow, and we get to see the Nightmare Batman, which is pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Awesome, actually, I like that.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that part.
Moving into NECA news, we saw this at the con also. This is their new quarter scale disguise Raphael from the movie, where he's going to the movies to watch Critters. He says, "Damn," takes on Casey Jones.
Where do they come up with this stuff?
So
I think is what he said.
yeah, I think so. I'm not too happy with it. I don't think we need this. I would rather have seen them do other characters like April O'Neil, Casey Jones, obviously. Once you already have
Splinter.
the 4 turtles that take up that much space, which are 18 inches tall, now do you want this extra?
It's to me, it's like having a little kid now. Another little kid in the house, dude. You stand in the corner.
And I don't know if he has a facial expression to say "damn" either. So
I don't
if
even
we
know
had
what
that, that
Yeah.
would be cool. But you can take off the trench coat. You can take off the hat. Backpack, or maybe, I mean, unless you don't get the RAF, I don't know if there's a difference between this RAF and the other RAF as far as sculpt and accessories, as far as weapons. If you didn't get the first release, maybe you can get this one and just take off the trench coat and the hat.
Yeah.
12-inch, or not 12-inch, quarter scale Deadpool in his X-Force outfit. Same accessory pieces that we got in the first release.
So this is 18 inches?
Yes.
Wow.
This isn't the half scale that we saw, which was, what was that, like 42 inches? 30, something like that. But all right, so this is Russ's big thing. We're gonna get into Transformers news now. These were the leaks.
Wow.
There was a great ETR show on Wednesday about the power of the primes. Go check that out. We're gonna tackle some of that right now.
Yeah.
And we talked about it also on ETR last Monday too. But this is the guy's laptop. We got to see these leaks. Russ also has a great rant about leaks. And all that type of stuff. But
just disappoints me, man.
we're getting leader class movie toys as far as another Grimlock, and we're also getting a new Blackout, which is pretty badass. I do like that.
Yeah.
Wave 1, we see a Starscream, we see a Optimus Prime. The pictures suck, so sorry about that. And Wave 2, you're going to get yourself a Megatron from Revenge of the Fallen, and you're also getting a Brawl. And then we are getting an Ironhide in Wave 3, and then again, we're looking at a Starscream repaint. But if we're looking at this correctly, I mean, Wave 1, as far as Optimus and Starscream, was supposed to come out April 20th of 2017. Wave 2 was supposed to be coming out July 1st, 2017. Now, I don't know if that means the Takara, that Nightmare Megatron, but I think that came out a while ago. So I don't know if this is all necessarily true, or
Well,
they need to change the dates there.
What I mean is, is that definitely release dates though? I mean, we don't know that it's definitely release dates. Maybe that's like dates that when manufacturers can start ordering them or something like that. When they're or not, but retailers can start ordering them or something. Might
We
be when
could
they're
play the
available.
what if game. That could be
Yeah, I
when
mean, yeah, I
pre-orders
don't know.
are available, or
Mhm.
when the space-time continuum is in effect for that release to go back in time, grab all the shit that didn't sell on the shelves, and bring them to the future and resell them. We could do that, but I don't know. But it is a good theory. It is, and I like it. I'm sticking to it. Some more blurry-ass pictures.
Yeah.
So, Power of the Primes. I mean, if this guy's going to leak shit, he should leak it off of an HD something, you know, like let's do some better quality crap here.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I should have mentioned that today too. I didn't even think about that.
But most of the stuff is true as far as I'm seeing the Power of the Primes. We know that's the next part of the trilogy. We had Combiner Wars, Titans Return, and now it's going to be the Power of the Primes.
Yeah.
And I do want you to tackle a little bit of this, Russ, at the end. After we see all this stuff, I want you to go why you did your little rant and such. So, but we're looking at the deluxe size figures. We are getting deluxe size Dinobots as far as the 4 out of the 5. We got Slug there, aka Slag. Swoop. We have the Dreadwind, which we've already seen. We've seen the Autobot Jazz. Snarl, Sludge, and Blackwing. Again, we've already seen that one. Ripper Snapper, which is cool. So we're getting the Terracons. Moon Racer, so we're getting the Fembots. As of this picture right here, are you guys excited?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, man. Wow.
I am, for sure.
Yeah.
Getting characters I just never thought they'd get around to doing. So
Yeah, I might be in for all these except for Ripper Snapper, actually.
Really? No Terracons?
Yeah, I don't even know what that is.
he said that.
Never heard of them.
Okay, so
No, wait, didn't they fight Computron?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, I'm in for them. I got
There
a
you go.
Computron on my shelf they can fight.
All right, cool. Again, maybe wait for the Takara, Legends. They're probably going to do unless they're still doing the Unite class, which I don't know. Unite Warriors. Maybe get a box set. Which reminds me, I think I need to pick up the Unite Warriors Devastator. I don't know. Thinking about it.
Speculation too is that the Dinobots are going to combine. So
Yeah. I heard that.
which is, I don't know. You take that with I don't know. Some people probably like it. Some people don't. I'm sure, but
Yeah.
I gotta agree with Skullface, man. I mean, it would be great if they were all Voyagers. That way, they could go against who.
Yeah, but then like no, I guess it would look okay. It's like then the arms would be really long, but then again, if the feet are really long too, I guess it looks okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's a dirt of an answer. Like we all want them to be bigger. That's obvious.
true.
Yeah.
The Dinobots are supposed to be big,
They are. Yep.
and all that. Not supposed to be these little tiny dudes. So,
Right.
I would love for them to be the whole, their Voyager class. Maybe make Grimlock a leader class, or make them the same. That's fine too. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, again, it is really nice that we're getting
the
Dinobot.
That is, I agree with you on that. That's pretty nice.
They may not be the greatest thing in the world. That's fine, but we're getting them. And if you're a Chug collector and you want official Chug stuff, now you're gonna actually have an official Chug Dinobot.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Fans Project, for not giving me my Snarl.
For real.
Hopefully someday.
No Bayformers.
Hopefully
Straight
Fans
real.
Hobby will get their ass in here and give me my damn Snarl. But here we are looking at Cutthroat, Blot, Sinner Twin, Terracons, Autobot Jazz.
I'm happy to get these extra Fembots.
Yeah, that's pretty
the Nova
awesome.
Star there, aka Firestar. That's awesome.
I was listening to another.
Hopefully there'll be new molds.
Is that
Yeah, I was
Ironhide
looking.
woman?
I was listening to another podcast. They're thinking that maybe it could be the Generations RC mold that they retool for them,
The Generations are.
which is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And if they
Again,
retool them, they change some stuff.
We're getting away from the whole Titan Master thing too, so we're not going to see the Headmaster gimmick.
Right.
So that's nice.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with that. Unless it would be hilarious if some of the like Swoop and even the Grimlock, because we got the little Titan Master guys. You could actually like, yeah, if you guys pick those up, you could actually use those for heads. That would be funny. That'd be a nice kick in the pants.
Yeah, because one of those Titan Masters is Swoop, isn't it?
Yeah.
I thought so. Okay. I wasn't sure. But some of them still don't know whose bodies they are, whose heads they are.
You could put Emissary's head on Grimlock, but like, Grimlock's smart now.
Yeah, there you go.
Please ain't Trents. There's just a bunch of random heads laying around. Hey, I need a head. Pick one. We're gonna...
Yeah, I mean, I know the one that's Swoop, and I know Fangry.
That's
That's
fun.
bronze, but well, then there's Grimlock, and there's about 3 or 4 others. I have no idea who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
We got Blackwing, or AKA Darkwing.
Yeah.
We got Dinobot Slug again. We got Ripper Snapper. Moving into the Voyager class, Wave 1. Now, going back, okay, we didn't have any dates on these. Okay, so the Voyagers have dates again. Wave 1, December 1st of this year, 2017. We're going to be getting a squeaky chair along with a Grimlock and a Starscream.
That's believable though. I mean, Wave 1 could. I mean, this is supposed to start like toward the end of the year, right? So
Yeah, could be.
yeah. And
Wave 2, which is April 1st. Ooh, April 1st, nice. 2018, we are getting a Hunger and an Alita 1.
right.
So there's that. Is she the Blitzwing mold?
No,
No.
I think they're saying
Starscream.
it's a retool of Starscream.
Starscream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wave
so that's what
3.
it looks like.
July 1st, 2018. We're getting a repaint of Hotspot as Inferno. Yay. So if you want, maybe you could get into the Diaclone or the Battle Convoy series or Operation Convoy or whatever the hell the last kind of G1-ish Japanese series was. So that might be kind of cool. You got Inferno, or no, then you got another Grimlock. So it looks exactly the same. So you're there, yeah. So interesting for the Voyager class.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Leader class, Wave 1, December 1st, 2017. You're getting a Prime, Optimus Prime.
Yes.
So that cab looks so much bigger than the trailer.
Yep.
But hey, it's probably just a retooled of the Takara version of Super Genrunner or Power Master Optimus Prime.
Dude, I'm so
Hey,
asking
truck.
my family to get me some Aunt Jemimas for Christmas to go with all these toys I'm getting.
Oh, and then you got and then we got
Those
Dirt.
waffles taste good, man.
Oh yeah.
The Prime of the Czar ain't looking. This is Indian.
Oh, come on, Russ. You can't even tell what it looks like. Don't even
You
say it.
can't.
It's
You
all right.
can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's a blurry picture. It's
Going
just,
by what you see, it's not bad.
it is what it is.
Well,
I
see,
don't know.
the reason the truck is as big as the trailer is because it's a space truck.
Mr. Brick being you can't see it. Come on, you can go by what you can see.
You don't know if it looks good.
Well,
only
you don't
thing-
know if it. I'm not saying I don't know. I know if it looks good, but it looks good from what I see.
Yeah.
Why not?
Also in that wave, you're getting the Rodimus Prime that we saw,
That's
which is kind of cool. So if we're going
Yeah.
with the same thing that we saw with Rodimus Prime, where you could actually have the hot rod, so it looks like Prime, you're going to actually have the Power Master gimmick, where you have the smaller Prime, and then you can have the Super or Power Master Optimus Prime, or the Super Genrai. That would be cool. Well, we'll see. So it might have a little more playability. It's what it should have been, as we thought, but We got all that other shit first.
I don't know, man. So Wave 2, they're doing a Rodimus recolor. Why don't we get a Fire Guts Prime in Wave 2? You know, it's like
Let that be an e-hobby exclusive.
Yeah.
Takara and Tommy Mall. Yeah, I'm sure it would be. Give it a couple years, maybe, or maybe right away. I think that we would see that.
yeah.
We got the Magna Convoy, and that was an older mold. But we also got the what was it, the Black Convoy off of the Titans Master Optimus Prime.
Yep.
Scourge, whatever. So could work. But yeah, Wave 2, April 1st, again, Rodimus Uchronus, Shattered Glass, Rodimus. Optimus Prime again coming in there. I don't know what the CF means. But you're going to get another chance to get that sucker. Fan vote was Optimus Primal, which is hilarious. Is he going to be able to merge into Optimal Optimus? Is he going to have an exosuit, or are we just...
Dude, that would be crazy stuff.
That would be cool. That would be cool.
That would be wild. So let me ask you. Let me ask you this. So all of these leaders are all cabs of trucks that merge with their trailers in some sort of fashion. Do you remember what the other fan votes were for the who's supposed to be the new Prime?
Yeah, Dezaris was one.
Star Saber.
Star Saber.
Dezaris, Ultra Magnus.
Ultra Magnus. Was
Okay.
in there, yeah.
Yep.
I'm just trying to think of
Megatron
was there some
was the Megatron one as well?
all right.
Yeah, possible.
So far, all of those choices, the legacy of them is a smaller robot combining with a bigger robot, right? I'm not sure what the
Not Dezaris.
story. Okay, so they probably would have rigged something in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so the reason why they gave us those choices was because of this gimmick.
Man,
guessing.
you just broke the code. I would be
I
watching
know.
back because there's going to be Hasbro guys coming to your door and quiet you or shut you up.
You can't, Brian. You can't.
You're the
tell
one
us
showing the leaked
leakers.
stuff, man. They're coming after you.
You can't tell
Got some
that.
Hascon employees like, okay, we need what's this guy? Brink, Analyzer, ROC. Yeah, where is he at? Somewhere in like Pennsylvania. We need to go shut him down.
All right. Okay, well, the funny thing I was getting at though is, what if the other ones didn't have like, the gimmick like from the past? Like if Ultra Magnus wasn't an option, then that means that this would have been rigged. So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
just putting it out there.
I mean,
No.
and the other thing too is we all know. I mean, for people who are watching this or in the chat or whatever, it is the power of the Prime. So we're looking at a lot of leaders coming back and all this type of stuff. So we get that. But, I mean, I guess the fan vote being Optimus Primal, he better have the same gimmick. And I'm it's going to be great to see a freaking, he changes from an ape into a larger ape, more mechanical ape. He's a normal looking ape. A real ape, and then we're gonna make him into a mecha ape.
That's right.
Yes, that works.
Hey, and despite my analysis, I think that's awesome. I want this.
Yes.
How can you tell it's awesome? You can't tell from these pictures.
Oh, shut up, Russ. I'll see you in a couple weeks, man.
I know, right? He's gonna beat my ass.
I'll catch you outside.
All right, so we got some legends. We got Dinobot Slash, which I guess if it works, just keep the guy in there. So he's the unofficial sixth member of the team, the Dinobots.
Oh, jeez. He's a little tiny guy.
He's a little toady.
Yeah.
Windcharger, we're getting Beachcomber. Obviously, I think we're all like a fan of Beachcomber. We're getting the re-release of Shrapnel, which is nice because he was released prior with the whole that more IDW style Optimus Prime wave and gears and all that type of stuff. All right, wave 2 there, we have Battle Clash, which is what? Battle Trap? Looks like, I don't know. I don't know. Battle Trap's underneath him. What's the one above him? I don't know. Flywheels?
I
Who
think
knows?
Was there a document that accompanied this? I can't remember.
Who knows? I just know it's shot on an M16 dual camera, which could have been a little bit better.
He
You
didn't
gotta
have
do this.
time.
Do it right.
He was stealing shit. He didn't have time for corporate espionage going on.
Type it down quickly while I take the picture. It's
Really?
this. Okay.
I think
Again, the first wave of these Scout figures or Legends figures is coming out December 1st, 2017. Take this with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
Wave 2 is April 1st, 2018. Wave 3 is Clouds. What the hell? I can't even see that. Some orange, yellowish dude. Looks like he transforms into a car. Looks like he has a wheel on his, I don't know, is it Cloud Racer? One of the twins, or one of the clones? Cloud Racer?
It could be. I can't tell.
Rail Racer. I don't know. Who, whatever. And we know that there's I can tell what this one is. That's good old Outback. So, yay. I know. It's exciting, Charles. It's exciting. I'm practicing. I'm still here. I'm
Dude,
okay.
I feel like we had a document to accompany this on Wednesday, but I can't remember now.
Yeah. Well,
I don't.
full in depth. Go check out Wednesday's show, Prime, the Power of the Primes on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel.
Yeah, you get to hear how excited we were for this.
We got the little Prime Masters, which is a nice homage to the Pretenders, at least from the Japanese Master Force series, and there's some other Pretenders in there too. But their first one is Micronus, I think, which is Cloudburst, aka Phoenix. That's pretty cool. These guys turn into little power boxes, so they're basically Power Masters. Prime Masters, horse shit. It's called Power Masters, but oh well, whatever. Next one that we've seen already is the Skullgrin Duros. We get Metal Hawk or Vector Prime. It's not bad. And these are the 13 primes. So Micronus, obviously the Micromaster Prime, Liege Maximo, Vector Prime, the Alchemist Prime, which is Submarauder, aka Gilmer. We have Alpha Trine, which is Lander, which is Landmine, which is, I guess, kind of cool. Quintus Prime, which is Bludgeon. Could they have used Wave Rider? I guess they needed or Diver. They needed a Decepticon, which is Bludgeon, and then Megatronus, which is Bomber's Blood. That's cool. Solus Prime is Octopunch. That's pretty cool. But there you go. Again, the dates are the same: December 1st, April 1st.
I mean, do you like the whole idea of having Pretenders back in Throne? Because it seems like they kind of found a way to squeeze a bunch of stuff together, into this.
Yes.
I think that's kind of cool. I don't know.
This, I think, is a really innovative gimmick. As far as let's take a Pretender, and it's small, it's not big.
Right.
The robot inside of it can transform into a Power Master. Okay.
Right.
That's cool. Or the Prime Master, and it can hook to one of the leaders or Voyagers or whatever they can do. Yeah, I mean it's different, and I like it. That's cool.
Yeah, I mean the playability is pretty cool. So.
And they look pretty decent as far as the paint and everything. At least the one that we saw, Skullgrin at San Diego Comic-Con, it looked good.
Yeah, let's hope that sticks out, goes all the way through, because that'd be awesome if they put some detail, put some work into it.
If it all fails, we have Takara.
That's true. Good point.
I mean, it works. Okay, what about this Predaking Combiner?
I've been waiting for it. I've been waiting for so long.
So
Have you really?
So long.
Really? Yeah, there's a Feral Rex out there?
No, I don't know. I know. But
how about the KO upscaled Feral Rex?
No,
Unique Toys Warlord.
I was gonna do that, and then I changed my mind on that too.
It's only what is that thing, like
119 for all
119, yeah, there you go.
But they're out of them now, though. I guess you could pre-order it, though.
This thing's gonna be probably more than that. It's gonna be like
I know. It should be.
So we got Predaking here. The ultimate combiner causes ultimate destruction with the matrix of leadership. Really?
Yeah. What the fuck is that about?
Okay, he's got the matrix now.
Yeah, that's
Light
something.
or darkest hour Predaking.
So they, should,
Damn, Prime, what have you been doing?
they should have named it Prime.
Prime. There you go.
Prime.
Oh man, that's
He's
just
gonna
doesn't
be
sound
a
good.
big boy.
Seems like he's a predator
Yep.
of primes.
Yeah.
Come here, Prime. I'm not going to come over here into my van. I got some candy for you. Preda Prime. I'm a Preda Prime. I'm a Preda Prime. Look out.
I wonder
Okay,
if
so
he's
features. It includes 5 Voyager scale Predacon figures that
Yeah.
combine to form Predaking. Each Voyager class Predacon figure converts from robot to beast. Oh, yeah. Predaking can hold both the matrix of leadership and the enigma of combination.
Now,
Wow.
I do wonder if he's gonna be. Is he gonna be as tall as Devastator, or is he gonna be
Taller.
taller? Yeah. Thicker
I
for
think
sure.
He's, gonna be,
Five
he's
Voyager.
probably going to be major. Oh, what do you say, Brett?
It's 5 Voyagers. I assume it's going to be pretty large.
Yeah. But I mean, it's weird because like they say that their Devastator is supposed to be 6 Voyagers, but their it's kind of like. I mean, they're I guess you could say they're Voyagers, but they're shorter. They're smaller than like the normal Voyagers a little bit. Except for Big Boy, he's just big and chubby. So
Hey, let's not body shame.
no, I don't mean.
All's good.
He's like my favorite of the of 6 because I just like he's like get in my belly. Anyway,
Get in my belly. Let me carry you. I'm a dump truck. Let me carry you.
he's the one with the most like I don't know. He has the most like I don't know character to his look. He's
Yeah. Man, now you're in. Oh man, I gotta go buy that Unite Warriors.
yeah.
Fuck you, Russ. I'm gonna do a rant on Russ
Yeah.
pushing me, pressuring me into buying that. So
shit.
here's the question though: what if this guy's taller than Fort Max?
No way.
You don't think? Okay, I'm
Oh,
just
wow.
throwing that out there. I'm just
Well,
throwing
I mean,
that out there. As just,
Over 2 feet? I don't know about that.
Okay.
If he
All right,
if
all
he
right,
were like if he were like 5 liter class, I think.
Okay,
so.
I'm just throwing it out there. You never know. I mean, we all wanted that Triptychon, unless you got him like as a Brachiosaurus trying to get to that top leaf of that tree.
Yeah,
He still doesn't compare to Metroplex as far as height.
that's true.
So I'm just curious if maybe they learned this. But so the Matrix, is that the Matrix that comes with Rodimus is what they're talking about? So that whole gimmick, is that why it was yellow? So it corresponds to Razor Claw's headpiece?
Oh God.
I mean, we saw it. It had a yellow kind of border.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Are you gonna be able to use it for both? I guess I don't know. It's kind of,
I don't know. And I'm not familiar with the comic books as much as I used to be. So is that a thing? Does Predaking have the Matrix or some
no
shit?
idea. I don't.
Or is it heading that way?
Hell, in the comics, I don't even know if Craig Kings even showed up yet.
God.
All right. Well, cool.
Bobby was saying that the Predacons, I guess he said they have a Studio Ox look to them.
Yeah.
The artwork down there on them, and so it's gonna have me wonder: are they going that way? Basically, the Studio Ox way. And if that's the case, that could be really interesting. I'd like to see what Hasbro does with that.
would be.
The biggest question is how many of us are going to sell our Mastermind Creations Feral Rex?
No, why would you keep that and get this too? Get both of them.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Most of the time when you see something that comes out like, oh, I got to sell it. Sell.
Hell no.
Even though Feral Rex is by far going to be better.
Do you
Well,
think
sure,
people
I
will be
mean-
selling their oversized
Yeah.
Feral Rex?
Oh God.
I doubt it. I don't know. I just see like the Warbitron Bruticus has a mass exodus. I see people selling that like crazy. I'm like,
Is Feral?
what for?
How tall is Feral Rex? Is he like as tall as Hasbro's Devastator?
No, he's not that tall.
He's probably close, right? He's over a
18
foot
inches.
tall.
I mean, Devastator's like 18.
Oh, is it 18? I thought it was 15. Feral Rex is probably like 15.
Yeah, he's pretty. So yeah, and that's why I wanted. This guy might be taller than Feral Rex,
Yeah.
but he ain't gonna be made better. That's for sure. You know that. But
Hopefully we get a Skylynx. That would be awesome as a Titans Return
Yeah.
based off of the Triptychon. If
Yes.
somehow they could maneuver, make that split
Yeah.
somehow, maybe that way instead of talking about how they can remold Triptychon into Scorponok. Let's remold Triptychon into Skylinks.
I don't know.
I
You
know
know
it's a
what,
far fetch, but whatever.
They should just do the Encore
Yeah.
again. I mean, didn't that G1 Skylinks? That thing was pretty large, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good size.
Pretty good size, yeah, it was. I mean,
And once you put all the add-on kit, the crazy heavy stuff onto Predaking, yeah, they look really good with each other.
yeah, that's not a bad idea. Actually.
All right, so real quickly, I know Russ here, you had a little bit of a rampage, just heart. I need to talk about leaks. Just real quickly, why don't you like leaks, man?
Well, I feel like they kind of ruin.
Because diapers are expensive.
just
That's
ruin
why.
Yeah, that's for sure. But
It's plumbers.
but I feel like that they kind of ruin the surprise for us. They kind of ruin and it's like third parties been doing it for a long time too, where they'll show shit way ahead of time. You get all excited, you drop your load ahead of time, excited, woo, and then and then later on when it comes out, at least for me, I find that my excitement level isn't as high as it was when I just had found out it was coming out. It's sort of I don't know. I feel like they should hold off and wait. Don't show us shit until it's closer to being available for us. And this leak pissed me off because now there's just no surprise now. I mean, Hasbro could have really had a good time dropping a couple of these bombs down the road, and now it's done. It's dropped. It's like, oh.
Well, and it's dropped because of this guy. It's not dropped because of
no. It's not because of
Hasbro in itself.
Right, and that's what makes it even worse is that some douchebag with a camera decided to sneak in and take a picture of someone's laptop, and get some sneaky, and it pisses me off because it ruins the fun for me a little bit. Part of the fun for me is getting a little surprised by stuff. And
here's my question: how do you feel about San Diego Comic-Con? We get previews there, or Toy Fair.
But usually those are, and that aggravates me sometimes, but it's not as bad because the companies they're showing it. You know what I mean? Hasbro,
so the actual companies show it.
Yeah, I'm more hateful of shit like this, where this guy, took upon himself to ruin it for.
I get it. So if you want the full-on hate, F-bomb galore, if you
try to keep it
and
clean
all
for
that,
you,
go check out Russ's YouTube channel, which is what again?
Oh God, I don't even know what I got it under. I think it's Russ the Muss.
All right, so find it at Russ the Muss, and you will.
Yeah, I know.
Terrible.
But to be clear, Russ isn't mad at the act of leaking.
Yeah, it's Russ the Muss.
He's just mad that he saw stuff too early.
Well, no, and I am. Hold on.
He has a personal vendetta against this guy who took the photo, so I would be careful because Russ is coming to Hascon.
But there's other people that do shit too, where they'll, I got, they get some information and they can't wait to fucking put it out there. It's like, dude, shut up. Wait, don't tell us.
Man, Russ, I think you're in the wrong fandom.
I know.
Hey, James, I found that document finally. It's
you did?
There's another tailgate coming. I think he was at the bottom of that slide with Battle Slash and Road Trap.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a tailgate.
Based off of the Wind Charger.
Yeah. And that's a new Wind Charger mold, right? So.
Yeah. And they're saying that Battle Slash and Road Trap would combine their duocons.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yep. All right. Well, that clears that up. That's nice. Cool. Thank you. Moving on to more Hascon exclusives. We have a power bank here. Batteries are included. Ages 14 and up. This turns into a Prime, Optimus Prime. I guess I'm still not sold of going there. But there you go. Something to play with on the plane ride home.
Well, actually, it's so you can charge your phone up and leak more stuff while you're at the con.
Those fuckers.
True. Or it's just powering up his power sword there.
Now we're weaponizing him. Shit.
He can power up his own sword. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's I guess But come on.
Would you be even able to take this on an airplane? I
Uh,
don't know. I don't think you're allowed to take shit like. Well, I guess you can if you keep it in your bag. I don't know that you're allowed to
If
have
it
it.
was the Power Pack Megatron that actually had a third hidden mode that he's got a gun. It's just a Power Pack. I'll transform it back. There it is. See, it's a Power Pack.
Oh man, that'd be
It's
great.
C4. No, here it's a robot. See,
I won't even lie. I'd like to be on the airplane when that shit happened. That'd be great.
so yep.
Oh man.
As he's wearing a shirt saying, "Please remove me."
Yeah.
I saw that today. Some guy was wearing it. And I'm like, hey, that's an interesting shirt. Please remove me. Must get a lot of looks.
For sure.
All right, so here's the RC that's going to be at the con at the Hasbro Con, the exclusive here. It's an interesting box. I don't see any foam in there, so that's sad. But you do see the figure there. It opens up. You get to see this nice picture of RC in the middle. So got some framing ability, or you could probably manipulate it to the fact that you can have it there.
Does this come with 2 headmasters? It looks like
Yes.
the figure's got a head.
Yep. 2
Ah.
headmasters.
Dos.
So she is, the repaint of Blur. Actually, I don't think there's that much tooling.
They found a way to make that blur mold look really nice. How about that?
I don't. This doesn't look nice.
You don't think this looks nice? Come on, this isn't bad.
Blur's not
No.
bad if you got the Legends version. Now, if you got the Smurfs version, yeah, it's a little like, all right.
It's just this. Hey, come on! He's the smurfiest bot you've ever seen. You don't pick on him now.
Yeah, there you go. She's got a little bit of paint defects everywhere, but she's been through some hard times.
This,
But
this is probably
good.
hand painted, most likely. Right.
You know, that Springer's got a good pimp hand, bro.
That's messed up, Russ.
Wow.
Russ is always going that
Jeez.
extra mile. Just religion, race, all that. I mean, race. Russ is just like, bam.
Hasbro sure is getting their money's worth in this Blur mode.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Man,
That's
good
true.
lord. They about to turn it into a Goofy Line, Titan's Return version of Dead End, Streetwise, and Prowl, Smokescreen,
You know.
and whoever else.
Hey, Trends, they trying to make that money, brother. It's all about
Yeah.
cash.
Get out of the street and make some money.
You ask Darius, he'll tell you. Keep buying.
Oh, man.
Shout out to Darius.
So yeah, there's the 2 headmasters, Titan Masters. I didn't further read into it because I'm not that interested in it. I think that the Generations is just fine.
Yeah, I do too.
Uh,
I like
Yeah.
It is cool to get a headmaster, I get it, but she needs the buns. She needs more of the
That's
buns on the
true.
side of her head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just, I don't know.
So one's what? Ultra Magnus, and then the other one's Daniel.
Yeah. Oh, Minimus
Huh?
Animus.
Can you see out there, homie?
Which is based off of the exosuit Daniel or Spike.
Yeah.
Off of the Legends release, or I don't know, Bold. But yeah, there it is. I'm not sold on it as far as it. I'm not going to pay a lot of money for this because it's an exclusive. I don't know.
I think they're releasing it regular retail too.
They are.
Oh, they are. They're not.
Yeah.
It's just not. Okay. Well. Yay.
I think the only thing that's exclusive, James, is that Power Pack, like the Truth.
Power Pack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they don't want to ship it out, so it's like, hey, take it at your own leisure. You gotta go on a plane. That's.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a lot of people that are interested in this, but because they want to have an RC that's a headmaster, you know. But I agree with you. I like my Legends. It's fine. You know, not Legends, Generation one, whatever. It's fine, you know.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. It's a good idea and it works.
Mhm.
But I don't know. And now knowing that it's a retail, it'll be at retail, and then yeah, I'll pick it up if I see it
Yeah.
and all that. So, all right, so here we go. We have more Walgreens stuff. We have an exclusive deluxe rec car.
Really?
Possibly going to Walgreens. Again, take this with a grain of salt. This could be real, could be not. I think it's real because Walgreens is getting a lot of great exclusive stuff.
Yeah.
Again, we see the Super Scroll up there, but yeah, rec car.
Great car.
That is, I don't know. That's
New mold, or what mold do you think they use?
Blue.
Oh, yeah.
I doubt it.
Combiner
I
one?
doubt it. I
Did
doubt
you say
it.
blur again? They're going to use blur.
They're going to use blur. They're going to use the RC.
Hey,
There are
don't
some.
give them any ideas.
What about that groove, that Combiner Wars groove? Would that work?
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
is that what you said? Sorry, Trent.
Yep.
Yeah, it could work.
We laugh, but it's Hasbro.
Yeah.
Man, so
Yeah. Russ is right. I mean, don't put
we
it
can't
down.
tell.
They may do it.
1 inch straight up.
That's hilarious.
I want the
dude.
web bed head straightener 1 inch straight up. That's what I want. I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
but it sounds really cool.
Wow.
Or the style iron 1.25.
It's kind of an intimate.
Dude, I mean, it just,
tool.
I didn't know Spider-Man's getting his own freaking curling iron line at
I
Walgreens.
know.
Badass. I mean, a curling iron? Right on. I need to grow my hair out. There we go. Simple as that.
Shit.
There we go. All right. So moving into some other stuff. This was a 2-pack. This was overseas, but it's also, I believe, this is the Walgreens exclusive also of Cloudbreaker and Wingspan.
This is fucking bullshit.
So if you got the 2 sets that
Right.
their counterparts were released in, which was the Siege on Cybertron and the Velocitron or whatever, then you can have the rest of it. So
This is so terrible. Why did they do that?
it's so crazy, man. I don't. Anyone who bought that, like that Chaos on Velocitron is probably like really cricking out right now, motherfuckers.
that was on Amazon, I think last week. It actually popped up for $99. I'm like, holy crap.
Jesus
Jumped
Christ.
on that.
Is that a good price for that?
Yeah, that's the normal retail. Everywhere else is selling it for like twice as much.
Was that the one with Nautica in it?
Yes.
Yep. I thought I saw it. You're right, Jim. I think I saw it for somebody who was asking $199 for it.
Yeah, they're just batshit
I was
crazy.
like, what?
And then the one on the Siege on Cybertron or whatever, the one that comes with the new Hasbro Power Master Optimus Prime is, I think, sold out. It's a BBTS co-exclusive, and that's sold out. And that's $100 also. You get the Metal Hawk in there, and you get Pounce, I believe, in that one.
Yeah.
And Bro. But there they are.
That's-
Again, these are Legend class.
Yep.
So you can see them with Sea Spray, Sharky God.
Maybe Takara will do right by us and sell them like as a proper 2-pack with their proper brethren.
They probably will. Most likely.
Jeez.
All right, here's something else. If you are an MP10 collector, you got all the Bathing Ape versions of Babe Apes, the green, the red, the gray. And you've got the Nemesis, and you got the normal Takara, Dead-Eyed Takara, and you got the Hasbro. And let's say you get the new Toys R Us, San Diego Comic-Con Sprue Mark Prime. You can now get the MP711 Prime.
Fuck.
This is going to be available February 2018, next year, 1 per person. If you walk into your Japanese 7-Eleven getting yourself a big gulp, you can get yourself a Masterpiece Optimus Prime, looking like Ultra Magnus.
That is crazy, man.
With is he a shirtless Spike there showing off some guns? It looks like he might be. Now, was anyone disappointed when you opened up the trailer and you didn't see some type of slushy machine or something like a
Yeah,
counter,
really, right? What the hell?
or anything?
A day-old hot dog sitting on a roller.
Something that would have been great. Half rack.
Oh shit.
But no, you do get a roller which is painted up in 7-Eleven colors, green, gray, or white-ish. You get a new Matrix, the Matrix of 7-Eleven, the Matrix of convenience stores. They will light your darkest hour and give you a good deal on gas.
Crazy, man.
And on
7-Eleven
jerky.
must be a big thing over there, I guess. I mean, it's a big thing here, but there's one every like 2 feet. So
It's like a Starbucks.
yeah,
You can take off the 7-Eleven sticker on his shoulder. You could actually have an Autobot symbol. But yeah, doesn't he look? He looks. Oh no, he does have sleeves. I thought he was just like, man, they remolded Spike to have some guns. He's like, yeah.
big bad truck driver. Yeah.
Like, wow. There is again.
Oh man.
Man,
Besides,
dude, MP10, this MP10 mold is a whore, man. Takara just fucking pimps this thing out to
Damn right
anyone
they
who
do.
wants an exclusive.
oh yeah,
They have found a way, right, to take this mold. And I mean, how old is this mold now, too? It's been around for a while now, right?
mold's been around.
It's been around. It's been around, period.
Oh,
And
yeah.
they making it over and over. money.
I'm waiting for the McDonald's version, maybe the
Yeah.
Lowe's.
And he's right.
Sears. I'll take a Sears one, maybe.
It's like, we want an exclusive. And Takara goes, we got just the one for you. Wow.
Dude, and of course, it's sort of like in Ultra Magnus colors, which is what everyone's been wanting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
course.
so, like, it's going to be a big hullabaloo.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna see this for like a fortune online. People are gonna be wanting like $500 for or something.
Yeah, this is going to be like the Bathing Ape, where
yeah.
it's going to skyrocket, unfortunately.
I'm sure will. It's
So-
crazy.
And this comes with the trailer. Those did not come with the trailer.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I have to get my friend, see if he'll go to 7-Eleven for me. If you want me to buy a Transformer there? Yeah, dude. Get a pack of cigarettes while you're there, too. On me. All right, so we have Flame Toys' is Drift. This son of a bitch is expensive. I saw.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Wow.
damn. And I don't know. So pre-orders went up at BBTS for $300. Other places it's around, I don't know, like 280s, 290 maybe. I don't know, that range. It does vary on which e-tailer site you go to, but non-transforming action figure of Drift looking all badass.
It looks pretty good. I mean,
Yeah, it looks nice.
Yeah.
I
It
give him
better
that.
be nice for that much.
yeah, really.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's better than some of them statues they have. At least this thing moves. Yeah, I mean, shit.
But it goes to the whole like debate when you get a Transformer.
Right.
It's a Transformer, you're okay with it just being the best looking robot mode, but it's an action figure.
That's true. Yeah, you got a point there. It's yeah. I mean, come on. Make Toys can make an awesome action figure and a Transformer. Everybody can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
There you go.
Hasbro.
Hasbro used to.
They
Or
used to,
maybe
yeah.
maybe our standards were lower, so they were better. I don't know. Who knows? Go
I
figure.
don't know, man. I mean, some of those previous, like, what was that? Reveal the Shield. Is it the Reveal the Shield Drift? And
Oh yeah, back in the day. Yep.
yeah, back in the day, those figures were, they wrist articulation. Some of them even had waist.
And it was like, whoa, what the hell? This guy can move at the waist.
Yeah.
Cool. This is awesome.
That's just so funny to me. It's like that's a big thing for their figures.
I think that old Chug Drift still goes for really good money.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, the United version definitely goes for it.
Dude, I loved how they
you go
used
pick it.
they used the car doors in bot mode to be sheaths for the sword. That was freaking awesome.
Yep.
I love that figure.
All right, here's the other thing that got everyone clamming for is Tarn.
Hmm.
So
What are you thinking? 450?
probably is a big boy. I'll just stick with my MMC. I'm okay with that one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks good though.
But where the hell is he displayed at? Is he at a rock climbing kind of facility? 'Cause
Oh man.
that looks inviting. I'm just saying. All right, so there's all the stuff he comes with. Tarn looks good, but again, I don't know. Price point might put me down. So here's Optimus Prime now. Going back to the Tarn. Tarn does not say it's a model kit. Now this Optimus Prime does say it's a model kit. So it looks a lot smaller than the Tarn because the Tarn's behind him.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming maybe 150.
Optimus Prime is right up to his ass. It's like, hello.
Do you need me to wipe? So
Oh my god.
oh yeah, there's the Optimus Prime. Again, it's a model kit. I don't know if it's going to be like the Figure Rise from Bandai, where it's already pre-painted. You just put it together off of sprues, or maybe it is actually all put together, or it's not painted. I don't know. I can't read that fine print there. I don't have my spectacles on, but it says final approval, so I don't know. Really good art though. I do like the Kyogo Funabashi as the artist, is what the concept of the figures are based off of. And the Star Saber here looks really nice.
Oh yeah, that thing's pretty cool
Yes,
looking.
he does.
Yep.
He doesn't look like his typical clown suit that he has.
Jeez.
So mean.
Well, come on, you guys seen Star Saber, right? It's yellow, blue, and red, and white.
He's patriotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that yellow man, dude, makes him look like he should be, greeting kids at McDonald's. That's what I'm saying.
That would be cool. Get yourself a Star Saber burger, kids, with a Victory Leo shake.
Oh man.
All right.
But this little outfit they got him in, man, I can get behind this. This looks good.
Yeah, this looks good. This kind of reminds me of Sentinel Prime in the IDW comics back in the day.
IDW, yeah.
Yeah. A little bit.
I love IDW aesthetics. Even some people do say they look a little gut.
But yeah, that looks good. All right, so we already knew Megatron was coming because we saw a pic a long time ago, but it's actually true. The Mega Action Series is getting Megatron. He's number 2 in the line, and if you already got the Optimus Prime, you already know that thing is what, an 18-inch tall? It's a quarter scale figure.
Well, I wouldn't call it quarter scale, but it is 18 inches tall, right?
Yeah. All right.
Well, because he's a big, giant robot truck. So.
Yeah. True. Okay. I get it.
Yeah.
All right. But this is nice. And man, geez, that thing is beefy.
It's huge. Wow.
So, Brian, I know you have the Optimus Prime.
I do.
And I know you're an Optimus Prime fan and fanatic and all that. But are you willing to get his counterpart, Megatron, here?
I think so. I think he'd be a great bookend for the other side, for sure.
Nice. Cool. Any of the other guys?
No,
You know this?
I don't have that. Brian has showed us the Giant Prime before, though, and I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really well done. I mean, it's nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't even know where I'd put that. Damn.
I'll tell you where you can put it.
Oh,
I think Anna knows where you can put it.
Yes, I
Charles, would you buy this?
No.
All
I
right.
thought about
It looks good, but I wouldn't know where to put it.
Okay, so it's the size. What if the cost was in your ballpark? The size turns you off.
Yeah, it's still just.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Okay,
I
so
do.
size matters. All right, that's okay.
Wait till you see it in person, though. It's incredible. It's something to behold, for sure.
Trent,
I mean, you can just keep it by your bedside because I sleep with mine. So, I mean,
One on each side of you.
that's right.
You're spooning with each other. All right,
Damn.
cool. Trent, would you buy this?
I wouldn't have anywhere to put it.
So
Okay.
lame
See?
excuses.
Give
Come
excuses.
on, man. When you're looking at a new house, you got to put this in a perspective. Like, where is my collection and the
I mean,
majority of the shit
depending
I'm going to buy for the rest of the year going to go?
Depending upon if this thing was like really out the ballpark great and the color is great, I would try to have it displayed in the case in like very front room.
What about Nemesis Prime? Any takers on that?
Oh, I could be on. I could have to find a room for that.
I could find room for that. All right, cool.
I would find a room for Nemesis.
Nemesis looks good. Damn.
Oh, actually, I wonder if this would make a better other side of the bookshelf.
The other side of
Yeah.
the coin, right there.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, I'm a huge Nemesis Prime fan. I like just the idea of like an evil Prime. I love it. So
Oh yeah,
this guy looks really good too.
yeah, he does.
So,
Oh, I could have swore that looks like a smiley face. I thought for a minute on his gun, but it's not. It's just something there. Kind of thing. It looks like I don't know.
it'd be awesome though if he had a smiley face.
It's like- All right, Brian. How about this? The Fall of Cybertron Optimus Prime.
Well, while I appreciate that it's got more detail than the deluxe that we've seen, and even that was it Planet X that did the other one?
Yeah.
No, I'm not in on this.
No.
No, I've
What
never
if
played
his
that game.
gun could actually shoot little pellets.
No,
You could
I'm
use it.
still
Oh,
out.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Eh.
That is a big ass figure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, I just went out place, but
I mean, they don't even have his gun in his hand because he can't even hold that son of a bitch. I mean, I'm sure he can, but it's just like, damn.
yeah, that's great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who's that? Armada? Optimus Prime?
Fall of Cybertron.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah, he's packing heat there. I mean, that's a good what? I don't know. That gun's at least, I'm thinking 8 inches. No?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Mm. What do these retail at anyway?
180.
Do you think that
That's
Prime's
like
going to
that.
retail for 180?
Well, the other one did. I just
Yeah.
assumed.
Okay. Well, I mean,
But even if
I
it's like
assume too.
200,
Like, but this thing's
I mean, look how
bigger. I don't
gigantic!
know.
Look how gigantic they are.
Well,
Wow.
what if they went the extra mile and made them actually transform? That'd be cool.
Oh wow!
At that size.
Then you might be looking at $500. I
The hot toys of Transformers. All right,
Yeah.
so here's I think this is G Creations. Right. They're I don't know, I forgot his name, but they're 6-shot.
So James, G Creations must be watching this show. They blurred out everything else around the figure, so you can't
Yeah.
point it out.
Yeah, they suck. I hate that. It's like, oh man, it's they're gonna use that dude's gonna use it. It was in his victory spoiler. Yeah, we can't do that. Blur out that crap. So, or they're they have labor laws and they're probably kids, so they don't want to show them. They're underage. I don't know, but it doesn't look too bad. That looks pretty bad though.
Yeah,
The vehicle mode. I don't know what the hell's wrong with that, but the rest of it looks okay.
you never. He's got to pull off 6 modes. It's just come on.
So I saw this. What is this? This is like Gigapower, I think, coming out with a
Grandma.
Oh, is this that
Grimlock.
Grimlock? Yeah.
I don't know. To me, they're dead. So
Yeah.
I got rid of all my Dinobots from them. So I haven't hit the fans toys button yet, but someday I will.
You got a couple, right?
Fans toys?
Yeah.
Dinobots? No,
Uh-huh. Oh.
I don't have any yet. I was going to, but then I got into Sola Chigokin, and that dried that well pretty fast of money. was like, I have $1,000. I can get the Dinobots. No, I got 3 Soul Chigokins. Or actually 4. But yeah, I just need to do it. I get blinders on when I'm doing stuff. Like I got into Dragon Ball Z, then I'm like, oh shit, I forgot I need to get that. And so I'm always backtracking. I just have to wait for it to come around again in my head. So it sounds like someone's torturing a cat. I don't know, I heard something. Random thought. All right, so Robot Hero is giving us Overkill and Slugfest. So your sound wave can be complete, or Sound Blaster. Slugfest looks pretty good. Overkill looks like a chicken slash dinosaur dog. I don't know. It's kind of creepy.
So these are MP size, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Oh, there it is. So Keith finally has competition.
Yeah, I don't think Keith was sweating on this one.
What if it's Keith under a different name?
We need to get rid of these defects. Okay, let's create a different name. I don't know. It's cool, but yeah, I don't know.
In Voltron, was it who died? Was it Keith died and Sven took over, or was it the other way around? I can't remember.
No, Sven. Yeah.
Sven,
So this will be Sven's Fantasy Toys.
Should be. That's a good name.
Oh, good.
But Durden and Barney. They better do a TFCon exclusive, and that Overkill better be purple.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
They named it Barney. Oh, no.
All right.
Oh, man.
All right, so, man, that guy is ballsy to put Victory Saber, the Robot Masters, up there. They have a good ledge. Must. But here's the Perfect Effects Leonidas. This is their more toy-accurate figure of Lao Convoy from Beast Wars 2nd. Comes with more accessory pieces like that giant-ass sword. Oh, he's got a blue streak back there. Cool. And a little bumblebee.
See, I like this. I thought this figure looked cool. I don't know much about the character, but the figure just looks awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I kept hearing these like horror stories that this thing would break like easily. Like if you move something, you gotta be so careful with it. You know, everyone was saying if you move something the slightest bit wrong, crap pops off.
Hey,
And something's broken.
can you zoom in next to the phone there? What's going on? What's
With
that
that
picture?
small head, I don't know. How do you
Yeah.
zoom in? Control?
Oh, well, if you can't, I don't know. I was wondering if maybe that guy's ID badge or something.
His
I don't
ID. No.
know. No, well.
All right. I do like, I mean, I have the original release of this. I do love these cannons because they fit with your Combiner Wars or your, 5mm peg stuff. So that's pretty badass. I do like that. Man.
I mean, yours didn't break on you, did it?
No, I knew about the tail. You just have to be careful with that. And
Okay, that must be one thing everyone talks about is the tail. So
yeah, where it stores is this piece right here. It wraps around this, and it's all ball pegs. These little tiny ass little things. So you have to wrap it and try not to snap it. I did have some issues with the bicep swivel because I think my left arm, it was the right, which was a common issue, got kind of loose. So you have to go in there and tighten it. It's kind of a bitch. But all right, so this I saw. This is MB Factory. This is just weird. This is their Overlord. This is basically based off of what the Iron Factory.
Yeah. It's just oversized, I guess.
Yeah, this is for your deluxe size scale.
What?
Is this the Blitzwing you were looking for, Trent?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Why
Let's
would they upsize it to that scale?
to a deluxe size? I don't know.
let me ask you, Brian, does it feel like a waste of time that they did that?
I don't get it. Yeah.
That's like one size higher, you know?
I guess. Yeah.
That's
Really?
There is actually
wow.
the better Legends
I
class
guess it
player.
and plus
I guess I guess I made him to scale with those little Legends class figures. I
Yeah,
guess
but
Overlord was supposed to be kind of a big boy, ain't he?
yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I guess.
But why don't they show him with whatever?
The Legends, yeah. They're showing them
Yeah.
trying to fit into your chug scale, and
Scale, scale, yeah.
we're already getting from Hasbro or even Takara down the road an Overlord, which works.
Yeah,
Not to say that the Iron Factory is bad.
in leader class, right? Yeah, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I like. Like, let's fuck it. We won't transform. Just like throw it out there. Just
I know, right?
throw
Like,
some shit around it.
the legs
I
are all
don't know.
half-assed undone. That's great.
You can see the base mode, the jet mode, and the tank all in one little swoop. So there you go. But we're not going to fully transform it. Don't want to give things away.
That's a shame.
So
Fuck, if you're
that's
gonna
it.
show it, you might as well transform it.
I know. Crap. Hasbro employees do a better job with their Transformers. At least
Wow.
when they mistransform it. All right, so that's it for the show part. We'll get into the Blast of the Past here. Talk amongst yourselves.
So I'm anxious to see what you've got cooked up for us tonight, Gene.
It should be pretty good. Pretty good. Probably not, actually. Probably won't be.
Way to lower the bar, James. Bring it
Lower
down.
expectations. Let's see here.
Watch it be awesome. We're gonna be like, oh wow.
All the viewers just dropped. Like, yeah, well,
they're all leaving.
I gave up that super hot date for this. Oh, that sucks.
Super hot date. That's funny. Anyway.
You're just mean, Russ. You're just still on a rampage, aren't you? When you think you can't get any lower, Russ comes in and kicks you there.
I know, it's my way.
That's my way.
It's my way.
Right.
It's my ninja way. Oh.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Okay, can you guys see the blast from the past?
Oh yeah.
Been glass at your ass. All right, so here we go. All right, so even though it says Spider-Man Animated Series 94, we're actually going to be taking a look at Spider-Man Unlimited. That sucks. I can't get rid of that son of a bitch thing. Actually, we're not. Why can't I get rid of that?
So we're looking at Spider-Man Unlimited.
There we go. Ha! Finally. Spider-Man Unlimited, great series. Came out after the 94 series. Didn't last too long. No, just kidding. We are going to take a look at the 94
Oh yeah. Sweet.
Spider-Man. We will not be taking a look at the toys. That is going to be next week. So if you want to take a look at all the toys, because there's quite a few of them, a lot more than the X-Men that we did a while back. We're going to do it there in that show, just because I don't want this coming off as 6 hours and 15 minutes, and I want people to be like, oh, damn. So, but Fox Kids, it was originally on Saturday mornings. Fox Kids was had a great channel, great lineup in the morning and all that in afternoon. I mean, look at all the stuff that we got. Beast Wars, Big Guy and Rusty, the Power Rangers,
Yeah.
X-Men. Yeah, we got Chip and Dale, or not Chip and Dale, but Digimon, and we got the Chipmunks. Bill
Like
and Ted's
Alvin and the
Adventure.
Chipmunks?
Yeah.
Back in the 90s?
Yeah, I think it was just probably reruns.
Right.
The Tick, awesome series and such. So Tiny Toons, all that. All right, so original air date for the 94 Spider-Man animated series was 94, obviously, to 1998. There was 5 seasons, 65 episodes, so pretty lengthy. Well, not really, but if you're considering looking at the old school, let's say Masters of the Universe, like seasons. You got the cast there. You got Christopher Daniel Barnes, which was the voice of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. You could know him as Prince Eric from The Little Mermaid,
Really?
I believe. And he was also the new Greg Brady in the Brady Bunch movies. That is Peter Parker. J. Jonah Jameson was the talented Ed Asner. Good old Mary Tyler Moore show and all that. You're back in the day. Linda Gary was Aunt May, but she also was part of a lot of the Lou Scheimer stuff. So she was Tila, Evelyn, a lot of the stuff from He-Man, and even the Filmation Ghostbusters and other Filmation series. So she's been around. Hank Azaria was Eddie Brock, which is cool. You should know him from The Simpsons.
Yep.
And then there's other pretty, well known. I mean, Nell Carter, if you know Give Me a Break, she was actually the voice of Gloria Baker. Not Gloria Baker. I forgot her name now. Gloria Grant, excuse me, not Gloria Baker. That's Mask. I miss you, Mask. I wish they'd come back with that.
Sure.
Flash Thompson, he was voice actor. Was I forgot. He was the guy from Little House on the Prairie, Andrew Garvey. But I was looking up all these names. I'm like, wow, that's pretty cool. All right, so let's move on. Oh, and we all know that Mark Hamill had a special voice in here. He was the Hobgoblin.
Oh, really? Okay.
All right, so, and because of this series, we did get the Spider-Man Unlimited, which was a continuation of the series. Spider-Man goes out into space, gets into another universe, chasing the symbiotes, Carnage and Venom there.
Oh, cool.
So, and then he had to get back home, but he got this new suit, which is kind of reminiscent of the Spider-Man 2099. But
Yeah, this was pretty awesome.
instead of Miguel, it is Peter Parker.
So many shadows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very darker anime. A lot of the, I forgot what it was like, Wendigo, kind of high evolutionary type of kind of characters were in there also. Humans were kind of looked down upon, I believe, something like that. All right, so we never did get an official, complete DVD release of Spider-Man, unfortunately. It is owned by Walt Disney now.
Sucks.
And I don't think we'll ever will. We did get a lot of VHS releases. The only DVD releases that we did get were 5, which is the Ultimate Villain Showdown that you see there. Then it's the Return of the Green Goblin. Then we had Daredevil versus Spider-Man, Spider-Man versus Doc Ock, which kind of continued the whole Sins of the Father storyline. And then there was the Venom one, which I forgot to put in here. So there was the Spider-Man versus Venom, which is pretty good, which I like, which has Carnage and all that in the last 2 episodes with Dormammu and War Machine and Iron Man. There are bootlegs that you can get. Some of them are fan-based. Some of them are other just rips from companies and such, or like overseas and all that. So those are some of the ones you can get. But as far as an official Region 1, there is nothing. This is a picture of the freaking game back in the day. It's funny. They just pushed it over to the side. All right, moving into the character. We all know Peter Parker, Spider-Man. Gave a little snippet of where he came from. So if you happen to have Amazing Fantasy 15 lying around, hey, you have the introduction of Spider-Man there, 1963. Some good stuff.
And he's in college
Yes.
years in this, right?
Yeah, he's working for the Daily Planet, and he's in college. It's not New York City. It's
Empire State, maybe?
yeah, Empire State, I think. So the first episode was great. It was with the lizard. You would have thought maybe someone else, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Kurt Connors and all that. Traditional web shooters, none of this bullshit from the Tobey Maguire stuff where he can actually spit out webs. This is straight up comic book. Awesome. Loved it. We got the black suit costume. The alien symbiote.
Oh, yeah.
I loved. Amazing Spider-Man 252 was the introduction of that. Origin was in Secret Wars 8. Went through the whole thing, even with the bells. I liked.
Yeah.
It's a good. A lot of. At the time, this was the second, I think, longest running cartoon. Until it was, X-Men, I think, or no, it was Batman, and then this was next to it. But then, obviously, Ultimate Spider-Man came out and knocked those two out of the park, with being the longest running cartoon series and such. But you got a lot of nice continuation in the storylines. You got a lot of 2-story part arcs, 3, 5, all that type of stuff, which was really cool. And pretty much true to the comic books also. We got him here turning into his...
This is what I remember when he turned into Man Spider.
The Man Spider, yeah.
It still creeps me out.
So
just Spider-Man 101.
Yeah. Hey, going back to the comics real quick. So I know like the Batman animated series sort of had its own comic.
Yeah.
Did this have its own run of comics as well, based on? Okay.
Not to my knowledge.
I
know
I think there were
Was there
a few.
Spider-Man?
Weren't there a few of them? I thought I'm seeing like a comic version of the Alien Costume Part 3
What?
in a comic book version.
There might have been, maybe, I don't know. There wasn't a Batman animated series actually had its own series, which we saw the spawn of Harley Quinn and all that. X-Men also did the same thing, X-Men Adventures, but I don't remember a lot of Spider-Man, unless it was just snippets to try and pump up the actual cartoon, like one-shots.
Yeah.
I don't remember an actual ongoing series. There could be, I don't know. I didn't see any of that. At least when I was collecting back in the day, I didn't see any of that. All this stuff was relating to or from like Amazing Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man, Spider-Man, all that stuff. Right, Aunt May, which we got the old. I don't know how she can get out of bed. Aunt May, look. She just looks really feeble, and that's the typical Aunt May that we're accustomed to seeing until we got the more vibrant Aunt May, obviously in the Spider-Man Homecoming movie or Civil War, along with the Ultimate Spider-Man, where she still had the gray hair, but she was more hip, more modern. And again, she was an amazing Spider-Man. J. Jonah Jameson. Perfect.
Yeah,
Great
man,
addition.
they nailed him. He was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man 1, 1963 also. We got Robbie Robertson.
Yeah.
It was great. Who had a nice episode where his son was getting into some trouble, and then he also knew Tombstone there, Lincoln, Lonnie Lincoln there, and all that type of stuff, which is, I thought, a nice little nod and touch. Amazing Spider-Man 51. Man, 12 cents. Oh.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here's the big gun right here. I'm going to go off on a little tangent. I'm not going to try and piss off anybody, but one thing I didn't like about Homecoming, I don't give a crap. I didn't like Mary Jane. I didn't like the fact that they looted MJ. I know it's maybe just a smoke screen, whatever.
It could be, but I kind of agree with you. That's what I didn't like either.
But here's Mary Jane in the cartoon. Looks just like she did in the comics, even though McFarlane drew her really, really nice. I will say that. There's some, good times there.
Yep.
Leave it to McFarlane.
Yep. Amazing Spider-Man 25 was the introduction. She had a cameo, but then she was fully introduced a little bit later on. But there she is, good old MJ. This is the MJ that I like, the redhead. Also, I didn't mention that before, but this is what she's supposed to look like. I don't care. Stop reinventing the wheel. If it fucking works, it works. Okay? That's it. And I'll leave it at that.
I hear you.
So,
Yeah.
he said, Tiger, you just hit the jackpot.
Yeah.
I love this comic from Amazing Spider-Man 678. Face it, Tiger, you just lost the jackpot. She's got the symbiote suit on. So, That's my Mary Jane. I'm sticking to it. That's my final answer. It's got to be a redhead.
Oh yeah.
We got the wedding also, which was really cool.
This.
The Amazing Spider-Man
Yep.
21. Green Goblin there looks like he's doing something.
Yeah,
not
man.
Right.
I know, right? We got groping the body.
Yeah.
This was on Saturday mornings. I mean,
What
damn.
he's a terrible wedding guest. That's a douchebag move to do.
I know. It's like, damn. But yeah, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 21, I believe. You had 2 different variants of it. You had the Peter Parker Mary Jane or the Spider-Man Mary Jane, which is really cool. And also, if you watch the series, we're not going to go over every single episode, but how did you guys feel where she disappeared, like basically died or turned into, I don't know. Well, we'll get to it here in a second. I think I have a screen of it.
Yeah, I can't
Keep that in the back of
remember.
your head.
That was the Sins of the Father one, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just keep
Yeah.
that in the back of your head. We'll get back to Mary Jane in a little bit. But we had other characters. We had Deborah Whitman there, which is next to Flash Thompson.
Yeah.
We had Anna Watson, which was, Anna Watson. Perfect Anna Watson. Always bitching and complaining to Aunt May.
Yeah.
We have Gloria Grant on the right here. We have Terry Lee, who you watched, went off or fell in love with Blade, which was a nice little romantic
Right.
episode.
She was a cop, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
We even got to see Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben came back. We got to see
Yeah.
an alternate version of Spider-Man actually married to Gwen Stacy, which we'll talk about a little bit later on down the road.
I don't remember that.
So,
That's towards the end, right at the end.
yeah, it was at the end. It was the last story arc. All right, so we have everyone's favorite cat, the Black Cat, Alicia Hardy.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Mhm.
Amazing Spider-Man 194.
He's drawn so well.
I actually saw the Marvel Legends Black Cat out at Walgreens. I was like, wow, we still have that. So that's pretty cool. And she got all her powers kind of like through the whole super soldier serum of the
Right.
show and all that, which is pretty cool.
Which was weird because she could like turn it on and off or something. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
like her
She
hair was
got-
blonde and then it would go white. And I was like,
Yep.
oh, that was pretty wild stuff.
Yeah.
And her dad was the cat, the super spy, and all that type of stuff. John Hardesky, Walter Hardy. All right, we got Daredevil, which was cool.
Yeah, I tell you, man, this show educated me about Marvel.
Nah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was-
Yeah.
It's funny you say that, Brian, because
Yeah.
it was a show where you if you didn't know a lot about a character, you could learn something from a character.
And they had all these cameos in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it was really good.
Nothing against Spider-Man and his Amazing Friends, which, I grew up on that. I loved it. But this
love the
really
voice acting.
ingrained the comic book like feels that like I want to go and get into my long box, or I want to go to the comic book shop. I want to find these. I want to learn more.
Oh, no, I
yeah.
agree.
And same thing with the X-Men, obviously, too. But yeah, Daredevil there, Man Without Fear. Punisher, that was a good one. That was the whole story arc with the man spider,
Mhm.
along with Kraven the Hunter, which we'll see a little bit later on. And if you happen to have this Amazing Spider-Man 129, awesome. I so wish I would have, like, I don't know. I had opportunities. I remember back in the day, like, oh, yeah. It's like, oh, man, it's $75. Yeah, it's too much. I don't know. I'm a poor college student. I'll be eating ramen for a little bit, but I'm like, I already eat ramen, so I should just buy it, but I didn't. Now it's just too much at times. Now I want things created. Okay, so we did get Blade, which is cool. Tomb of Dracula.
Yeah, man.
Kind of odd. The episode was he's going after his mother. Little,
Yeah.
kind of,
Yeah. Well, and I remember Morbius was involved too.
Yep.
Morbius.
Morbius was there, and we had Wesker, and we also had Black Cat was in there and decided to leave with Morbius.
Yep.
And
Right.
go after Lilith, is his mother, and all that. So
Yeah.
pretty cool. I love these old school comics that say, "Drop that girl, Dracula, or this wooden knife will finish you off forever." All right. Maybe your hot stuff back in Transylvania, but nobody messes around with Blade of Vampires.
Right.
Good times. Love it.
Man, the way they used to introduce new characters back in those days.
And maybe the gal wanted to be seduced by Dracula. You never know. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Anyone ever watch Vampire Hunter D Bloodlust?
Yep.
I mean, come on. The dude wasn't actually in the wrong. So here we go. We got Nick Fury here. For anyone who is not familiar with, Nick Fury was actually Caucasian at first. He was not Samuel L. Jackson.
Played by David Hasselhoff.
Yeah.
Just
Played
for
by
you.
David
Yeah.
Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
We do not mention
Just for
that
you,
name.
Jimmy. I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm not gonna say anything about
Yeah,
that. Because
Russ, just keep it to yourself. Don't get me wrong. I love Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury. I think he's
yeah.
he does a great job, but
Yeah.
at times it's weird that it's like, all right, so I grew up with this Nick Fury.
Yeah.
Russell.
Yep. So they introduced Shield here. The chameleon. So you'll probably get to that, but
Yeah, we saw the chameleon and all that.
so I'm kind of curious about this comic. So Howling Commandos, that was in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? That they're
Yeah.
the crew that's with Captain America, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
So is there a
Yeah.
linkage here in Marvel comic book timelines? Is Nick Fury, did he like fight with
Cap
Captain America in World War II or something? Or like
No. is his dad, I
Oh,
believe, is what they did for that particular moment.
okay.
With Dum Dum Dugan and all these guys, you can see them right there.
Yeah, and that was actually a really stupid question I just asked, so never mind.
No, it's
Well, no, the timeline, right? So I mean,
yeah. Yeah, but Fury's gone through stuff also in the
Okay.
comic books to keep himself kind of younger.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting.
I mean,
Okay.
in comic books.
But as far as the Marvel Cinematic, I believe it's his dad, and even they touched on that in if you watch the cartoon Avengers Assemble, Fury's dad kept Cap's bike, and
Oh,
Fury finally gave it back to him. And, it's a whole bunch of stuff. So we did get to see the flying car. That was pretty cool in that episode.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Silver Sable was also in there with her group of mercenaries.
did they have the helicarriers in this too? If I remember, or they had like some kind of like sky base or something.
Yeah, they
wasn't
did
it?
have a sky base that
Yeah.
Spider-Man was on. She was introduced in Amazing Spider-Man 265 there, as you can see. There's the fox. In the cartoon, it's Fletch daddy. We had the Prowler, which was interesting. I didn't think that they would go that route, but that was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also had Rocket Racer.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Most of the characters and storylines that we saw were from Amazing Spider-Man.
Mhm.
Occasionally, we got some from Web and Spectacular, but they all originated from the big gun. Madam Web. Amazing Spider-Man
Yeah.
210.
I definitely remember
He
the
was-
Madam Web episodes.
Yeah, this was starting to get really
Yeah.
weird.
It was crazy.
Yeah, this was interesting when he needed to be part of a bigger purpose
Right.
and all this
Yeah.
type of stuff, which, all right, cool.
She really was no help at all.
But it's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, and it's funny you say that, Russ, because I remember in these episodes, Peter Parker like, "Oh, not her again."
Yeah, yup.
Yep.
Yeah.
He would disappear for a little bit, and she would
Yeah.
give him some type of like message, like "You need to go here." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, and in this show, I loved his inner monologue because he's always like talking to him. I was like, "What the heck's going on? Like, who are these weird people?"
she was basically grooming him to become a leader, which we'll see in a little bit here,
Yeah.
and all that. Same with the Beyonder. She was linked to the Beyonder partners. And speaking of the bastard, there he is, Beyonder. Marvel Secret Wars #1, one of the best limited series back in the day for Marvel. I still enjoy it to this day.
Yeah, I still have mine from a kid. All
That's pretty cool.
12 of them.
It's a little different from the original comic book. Spider-Man is in charge. He brings in Captain America, Iron Man, the Fantastic Four, Storm. And then he also brings in the Black Cat, which was pissed off because she was on a mission with Blade and Morbius.
Right. They were just about to take the castle and go after Blade's mom.
Yep.
And he summons her, and she gets taken up.
Yep. Kurt Connors is the Lizard, but he actually has his human mind, so he's insane. We only got 4 villains instead of a huge team. We got Doctor Doom, we got Doctor Octopus, and we got the Red Skull with Alistair Smite. There, so, and they got to take over certain countries or regions. So no Wrecking Crew, no nothing like that. Still a good thing.
Yeah, well, so good.
Yes. You say something, Russ?
I said it was still really good. I enjoyed that. That was like a nice little story arc in the show. So
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
We got Iron Man here, and he's doing something. Venom's doing something to Iron Man. Doesn't like it. We also got War Machine.
See, Jane, why are you doing that shit?
I find these pictures. I'm like, wow.
You're provoking me to do it.
Put that in there. See if people remember that episode. This was the whole Carnage, Dormammu, Venom thing.
Yeah.
So this was pretty good.
And the one thing I remember too is like this is my first exposure to Iron Man, and like his suit was always running low on batteries and stuff all the time. I'm like, man, this guy sucks. I'm like, this character sucks. And then of course you get the ones in the movies. I'm like, oh, look at that. He's like, he never runs out of power. This is good.
Brian's like, that dude didn't get some fucking Duracell, dude.
The copper thing.
Yeah, dude. Get some good shit, man. Stop using them like ever readies and shit. Go ahead.
Ever ready. Black Cat. Back in the 90s also, we also had a Fantastic Four series along with an Iron Man series.
Yeah.
They weren't as long as Spider-Man or X-Men, but it was cool to see some integration with those characters over to Spider-Man where it worked. So
yeah.
And yes, the rumor is true. War Machine, Punisher, War Machine. Yep, we're gonna see it. So that's pretty cool. Punisher is the new War Machine that's linked to what? Captain America's Hydra. So something to that nature. That's just food for thought. We also got this episode, which is kind of cool. I didn't have a clue of what these characters were until I looked them up later on. But like, it's the 6 Forgotten Warriors. It was the first time we got Cap. Or yeah, I think we got Cap here, and that's when Spidey took him to Secret Wars. But these characters were the Destroyer, Miss America. We had the Thunderer. We had Black Marvel. I didn't name him. We also had the Wizard. The Wizard.
I remember the Wizard.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It was like,
these guys look like the original Watchmen or whatever, the Minutemen.
Yeah. Essentially. So here's their introductions in the comic book world. If you have these in really good condition, then you got something going on, which is really nice. But Marvel Comics 49, there was the introduction of Miss America. The Mystic Comics 5 there is the Black Marvel. The Destroyer was in the next issue, number 6 of Mystic Comics, all 10 cents. And then you got to see Daring Mystery Comics, number 7 had the Thunderer, and the Wizard was in USA Comics, number 1. Wizard. So good times. We also got Doctor Strange, Baron Mordo, along with Dormammu. And and we have Wong. I'm not gonna forget Wong.
You're in Wong.
I like Wong in the movie, in the Doctor Strange movie, as the caretaker of the books in the library and all that. That's funny.
Yeah, he's kind of awesome.
All right, here's Morbius. He went through some changes.
Yeah.
Trying to hit up on Peter's girl too, Felicia, at one point.
Sure.
Poor bastard.
And it was all about plasma. They couldn't say blood
yeah.
and all that. It was plasma.
Right.
I must have more plasma.
And he absorbed it through his hands.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I guess they didn't want to have the whole, him sticking his fangs and necks and shit like that.
Yeah.
Even though they
Yeah.
did
Kids
showcase
show.
a couple of episodes with guns, they were part
Yeah,
of the
right,
Forgotten
right.
Warriors episode and such,
Yeah.
but they tried to stray away from the whole guns and all that type of stuff. So go over to the Batman animated series for that stuff. We have Kurt Connors here, the Lizard, making Spider-Man number 6. Half man, half reptile, the Lizard. Ooh. Which, can't wait for that Build-A-Figure.
Oh.
Good character. We got Harry Osborn. Always in his father's shadow.
I know, man.
Poor guy.
Kid.
Can't even live up to being a goblin. Poor dude. Amazing Spider-Man number 31. The introduction of him back in the day, and then we also have Norman Osborn here. The original coolest Green Goblin. The picture just looks weird as Spidey. Amazing Spider-Man 14. Hobgoblin here, which is cool.
Yeah.
This is not the Ned Leeds, this is the Jason McAdale. Spider-Man 238. This was voiced by Mark Hamill again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. So who played the Hobgoblin now? Like, I mean, I'm sorry, not who played him. Oh, what was his identity?
Jason McAdale, I think it was.
Oh,
I'm used to Ned Leeds, but it's not the true one.
Yeah.
It was actually that dude.
yeah, I forget. I forget what his relation to the story was. No.
Yeah, I think he was just some rich kid, wasn't he? And wanted to have more power.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wish that these were on. I mean, I know that you can maybe find these on Hulu, or used to be able to find these on streaming sites.
Yeah, back in the early 2000s, I downloaded them all off of iMesh. I think on the old DivX format, if you remember that, if you guys used to did stuff. But the funny thing is, I got them all except for one episode, and
wow.
I remember it distinctly, and it was like a thorn in my side. I kept trying to find it, and I never found it.
Which episode?
It was one of the Sins of the Fathers ones.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a key one to tie up like that whole thing with Mary Jane and stuff. And I was like, yeah.
We got Craven Sergei, who wasn't truly a villain in a way, which I kind of liked. I mean, he hunted, but then he was actually helping out the Punisher track down. He was actually helping his girlfriend, Dr. Mariah Crawford, to track down the Man Spider to help Peter get back to his normal self and all that. And I do distinctly remember that episode because they were at the World, what was it, the Oklahoma bombing or World Trade Center bombing? Some bombing or something. They related it to, which was pretty cool. It's kind of nice. Now that I've butchered it, can't remember it now, but there is Dr. Mariah Crawford, aka Calypso. Amazing Spider-Man 209. Win a Toys R Us shopping spree, grand prize minimum value of $3,000. Back then, that's awesome. Nowadays, I could spend that in like 5 minutes. Quickly. My wife hates me. We got the Kingpin. Amazing Spider-Man 50. Good old fat boy. Big boned.
Yeah.
Did like this rendition of Wilson Fisk and how he was always in his little tower and everyone came to him. He
With
created
this
like
with this ascot.
Yep. Creating the Sinister Six or Hobgoblin and all that type of stuff. Blackmailing Aleister Smythe.
Yep.
Speaking of the dude, he went through some changes.
Yeah,
In a
man.
wheelchair to a spider slayer.
Yeah, and then he's like an android there in that bottom right picture. And I was like, that's no android. That's like a mutant. Something. He doesn't look like a machine, you know what I mean?
The sci-fi movie gone bad. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 19 was the introduction of him. The Spider Slayers were introduced in Amazing Spider-Man 25, and we had 3 different versions, and then they could actually combine into the large monstrosity that you see there.
Yeah. Now, wasn't his father or something in this episode, or if
Yes.
I remember correctly? Okay.
Yep.
Or not
Father
in this
was
episode,
working.
in the series. I meant, yeah.
Yeah. Father was working for Norman Osborn, and then died trying to, I think he was saving his son or something, and now his son took over his work and was being employed by Wilson Fisk. And Alistair blamed Spider-Man for his father's death, I think. And then we got this dude, Landon, came into being, mutations, and he was part of the whole X-Men 2-part episode, which was good. Which I liked the fact that Spider-Man was going through all his changes, if you remember. And then so he's like, he goes to the X Mansion. It's like, fix me. And they're like, can't fix you, dude. What are you talking about? Like,
You're not sick. Yeah.
it's like it's not like a condition. Like, we're here to like hear everyone, because I mean.
Oh, I thought they're gonna try to convince him it was his gift. Like, no, you're special and it's good. You shouldn't want to be fixed. Yeah,
You're a
you know what I mean?
gifted student.
Right.
He really got, formed a bond with Beast. But the episode was also great for the fact that he infiltrated the X Mansion while they were in the danger room or something, and he listened to Storm going, lightning strike, or power of whatever, wind, do this. And he's like, web shooters get real sticky, as he's trying to web the Sentinel and trying to help him out. It was a good episode. Google it. We got Doc Ock. Good old Octavius. And Amazing Spider-Man 3.
Yeah.
1963. Shit's still going good. Nice. Hell, the dude even married Aunt May. Chameleon. The Rhino. The Scorpion.
Yep.
Which was great.
This inferiority complex.
Yep. The Shocker. Really? Wearing a trench coat's really going to disguise you? Like, come on. Silly mask, dude. And then you got Mysterio there. And that was your Sinister Six. And then the Vulture came in a little bit later. This is one thing that I don't know. It was weird, but we never had the Sandman in the animated series. I'm not sure why.
We didn't?
Nope. We had Hydro Man, but we never had
Hydro
the Sandman.
That's right.
So that was interesting. But Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1 was the introduction of the Sinister Six, with the original members being Kraven, the Sandman, Doc Ock, Vulture, Electro, and Mysterio. And then it's evolved from there. So, this is Miranda Wilson. She was linked to Mysterio. I think she was trying to kidnap Mary Jane to get her body, transfer her mind into her body or something of that nature. Because she's all disfigured. Slightly. I don't know. Vulture. Adrian Toombs. Spider-Man #2. We got to see him actually he got powers that he could actually go from being old and absorb people to getting young, and then he got the whole man spider syndrome, and then flew off into, I don't know, somewhere. Electro. Spider-Man 9. We had Silvermane here. Really didn't do anything. It was funny though that Spider-Man was being manipulated by him. He actually saved him from the hit that the Kingpin put on him. And it was a good storyline how they built up with the whole Kingpin being the one behind everything, and Peter finally learning like Wilson Fisk is not a good Good guy.
Yep.
Here's his daughter, Silvermane's daughter, Alicia. And there's Silvermane, her dad, that turned really young. In that episode of the old Inca Hammerhead about Tombstone. Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, what was his deal?
He came around with Robbie Robinson,
That's
knew him
right.
from the old school days, and then he drove around in the hearse, which is pretty cool.
But I remember he kind of looks like Morbius a little bit, like with his nose. Like, is he like undead or something? I can't remember what his deal was.
Chemical alteration making him impervious in a way.
Oh yeah.
And then we all know Eddie Brock,
Eddie Brock.
Venom, pumping iron, wanting to get his revenge. Amazing Spider-Man 300. This was interesting that they decided to put Calacious Cassidy in here. Carnage. A rapist murder in a kid's show. And also give us toys of him, too. But Amazing Spider-Man 361.
Now I forget. Was it a separate symbiote, or did it like spawn and mutate or something, or split?
It spawned from the Venom symbiote,
Okay.
didn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
asexually reproduced.
That's right.
And it bonded to that. It bonded to his cellmate that was next door. And then they went on a rampage. But Venom was, at this time, Venom was going in that whole innocent motif or kind of way that he looked at everyone like, oh no, that child's innocent, can't harm anyone. Spider-Man's the only one that betrayed us and did this.
All right.
Kind of going all the way, in a way to like the whole Amazing Spider-Man Carnage plot where Spider-Man, Peter Parker, faked his death and then had to go back to the island to get him to help him take on Carnage stuff. Hydro Man. So there's the image of Mary Jane. She was actually turned into a water being and she evaporated. Or was that a...
Oh, that's right. Because this guy was like her previous boyfriend or something.
Yeah.
Was that it? Yeah.
Maury, I think, or whatever his name is. And he wanted her back. And he kind of turned her into this, and then she disappeared or died. But she also went into... it was kind of a throwback to the whole Gwen Stacy getting thrown off the bridge.
Right. That's
But
what
it was Mary Jane getting thrown off the bridge, but she went into a portal.
Yeah.
Went into another dimension, and Spider-Man dove into the water and couldn't find her and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So they did a lot of stuff to Mary Jane. Hey, big time. New agenda. We got the X-Men that we already talked about. Also got Spot here, which I thought was an interesting episode. Like, really?
Yeah.
You gonna put Spot in there? Spectacular Spider-Man 98. This is towards the end. This is the Spider-Man Wars, or Spider-Man, or whatever it was called. It was the last story arc where Madam Web was trying to get this Peter Parker, the one that we've been seeing, to lead this group of Spider-Man to take on Spider Carnage, to be there. Which we see Spider Carnage, Ben Reilly. Which is cool. I like the fact we got to see the Doc Ock version. We got to see the Man Spider, multiple arm one. We got to see the Scarlet Spider, the Iron Spider-Man, all that.
Yeah, they're like from different parallel universes or something.
Yep.
Wasn't it?
And then that's where we got to see the one movie version where I play a character called Spider-Man, and he was created by this guy. And the Spider-Man that we see that has the powers gets to go see the creator, which we'll get to in a second. But Spider Carnage here was introduced in Amazing Spider-Man 416. But it was pretty cool. And there he is.
Yeah.
And he gets to swing around with Stanley in the farewell, which... Did you guys like that as the kind of cap of okay, we're ending the series, and he's gonna.
I don't remember the episode, but I do remember this happening.
Yeah.
Like I forget how they
Yeah.
meet or whatever. I forget.
Did he find Mary Jane at the end?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't remember, but he did find her. One of the last things after he did all this stuff, Madam Web said, "Okay, go meet your creator from this other universe." I think something to that nature, and then I will help you find Mary Jane. And Mary Jane's been doing this other stuff and whatever, and not really like all warm and fuzzy like he thought it would be. But I don't remember the episode either. That's why I wish that this was on like a streaming site that I could actually watch, which I'm sure it is. But I wish Netflix had it. I mean, Netflix has everything that's Marvel, Disney now, so why not get this?
Yeah.
But good series. That's it. That's the Blast from the Past. Just wanted to take a look at the cartoon, and then we will look at a slew of toys next week. But what are your guys' thoughts on the Spider-Man animated series from 1994?
One of the best.
It was.
But
Yeah, it was my favorite. I still like the DVDs that I have now. I still find myself going back and watching some like the Alien Saga, the Clone Saga at the end are my two favorite ones to watch. It was just a lot of fun to watch. Did an awesome job.
Yep, I remember. I think I started it late, if I remember correctly. Because it was daily, right? Or it wasn't weekly, was it?
I just
think
remember
it's
it on Saturday mornings at first.
Morning, yeah.
Okay, so if it was Saturday morning, then yeah, I remember. I mean, I was in high school at the time. I remember being like, dude, Saturday morning, Spider-Man tomorrow, kind of thing. And I hadn't felt that way since when I was, back in the 80s. And I was like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see this.
Yeah.
And then when I went away to school, I'd try to catch it like in the afternoons in between classes and stuff like that. And it was always good stuff. And like I said, man, this thing taught me a lot about the Marvel Universe. Like I already knew about the X-Men from their show, but learning about Kraven and Shield and Black Cat and Venom. Like I didn't even know who Venom was until this show. I was like, wow, this is crazy stuff, man. I like it a lot.
It was a great series. It really was. They did a good job on it too. Just following a lot of the comic book stories. Amazing.
Yeah, we had a lot of good comic book stuff back in the day.
Yeah,
Besides Batman and X-Men, Spider-Man, yeah, I mean, I was in high school too, and so I would try and catch it when I could because I was interested. Because I remember the whole debut of Spider-Man. Like, okay, it's got a catchy theme song, Spider-Blood, Radioactive Spider-Man. Like, all right, this is cool. And I'm like, and I buy the comics and such. So I'm like, all right, let's see how it is. And yeah, it was like it was good. It got me hooked. But I wasn't really buying the toys as much unless, later on I started like finding them in KB toy stores, like the 3 for $10 and all that type of stuff.
The good old days. Discount shit. Oh man.
But I liked it. I liked the series. It was it wasn't something like, I don't know. I'm not trying to say it's like other shows were kiddish, but Spider-Man, I could bounce off. Like if my parents were like, "Oh, what are you watching?" I'm like, well, watching Spider-Man. I'm like, "Oh, okay, you're watching a cartoon." I'm like, well, this is comic book, Like I collect. I was like, "Oh yeah, you collect all that stuff. You go to the convention, like the cons or whatever I was doing when they have the shows actually." And it's like, yeah, all right, cool. Instead of like, well, you're watching. What are you watching? I'm watching He-Man. No, I'm like, but no, that was younger, but still. I can't think of anything else from the 90s that I'd be like, I don't know, Earthworm Jim. I don't know, but we're just watch that. But yeah, it was good. It was a good series.
It was one. It was definitely one of the ones the '90s had some good stuff on, and that was probably one of the better things I enjoyed. Was that, and of course the X-Men, were always good. But man, takes me back. I'd like to go back and start watching that series again. It'd be fun.
Oh yeah, I would love to.
Great.
By
But-
far the best Spider-Man series. I mean, Ultimate Spider-Man is good
Yeah, it's
in
all
some
right.
ways.
Yeah.
hmm
Spider-Man, though, it's probably because I knew the character and collected a lot of the stuff at the time, so I know the stories. And so it resonated more with me opposed to Ultimate Spider-Man.
Sure.
But, yeah. All right. So anything else you guys want to talk about on that, or we just end it and say, hey, let's go watch some cartoons?
Yeah, man.
Cartoons.
So that
All right.
can't. You said there's some bootlegs of it out there, right? Somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yeah, next time. Last time I was in Baltimore Comic Con, there was a booth there, and this guy was selling bootlegs of everything. I'll check to see if he has it.
Yeah, I'm curious of the quality. I've seen eBay listings or Amazon listings like, oh, it's HD quality. I'm like, from what?
Yeah,
A
right.
DVD, or because they didn't release this before VHS, because that's not gonna be great.
Yeah, and they didn't broadcast in HD back then, so what the heck are they
Yeah.
talking about? So
And I,
That's
having the Jet X or the Fox Kids in the upper window there
yeah,
doesn't qualify. But yeah, I would be curious. And it's one of those titles that Walt Disney owns, like Gargoyles, that they won't release or finish, and that irritates. Like even Transformers RID, that's Disney. So it sucks. Even though RID is good, but no, I'd rather have Spider-Man, obviously.
Oh, sure, definitely. But
But they
Disney's-
released X-Men. They released X-Men. Buena Vista, they did
Yeah.
X-Men and all that. But here's the other thing too. X-Men was done by Saban. Spider-Man
Okay.
was actually done in-house with the new Marvel Studios animation that they created back then. So it's a different animation studio, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's just a property of Disney, not released. So
Disney is odd about that shit, though. They really are. I'm sure they hear this. There's some reason, but they'll have some things they'll own and they won't do shit with it.
oh yeah,
They'll shelve it and that's it.
and aren't they looking to maybe create their own streaming service, possibly as well?
oh like DC, yeah.
I think so. So maybe this might be one of their draws to get people to sign up.
You know what, Brian? I wouldn't doubt it because it seems like
Yeah.
everybody's going in that direction now, anyway.
Well, also too, they own ESPN, right? And friggin'
Right.
cable subscribers are down, so they're losing money all over the place. So I
Yeah.
think they're looking to maybe do something there too. So
Yeah.
who knows?
That's true. So that's probably right on with that. I mean, that would make a lot of sense to hold back all that content
Yeah.
and make it available if they start a streaming service. So
Well, here we go. So Gita Articulated Figure Review said the Mary Jane he found was a clone. They never found the real Mary Jane.
Oh no.
wow,
That's cool though.
yeah. I mean,
Again, I wish I would see that again, man. I want that so much.
see, I never remembered them wrapping that up, like really explaining. Or maybe they did explain it. I just don't remember it really well. When she vanished, and
Yeah, I
then,
think
don't know, it was
Madam Web, I think knew where the real one was, and then after the Clone Saga, whenever the one was supposed to be the non-powered Spider-Man, and the normal one went back, and that's when he met Stan Lee and was talking to him, and then going around the city with him, and on the rooftop, and that's when Madam Web showed up. They were talking. I think.
So that was the picture that we saw that he was in the.
Oh, you know what? It's all coming back to me now. I think, yeah, the end of that series was a letdown because you thought maybe, yeah, he was going to get back with her. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. Should have
well.
been just one massive fight with him, with all his rogues. That's what he should have done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like just all the Spider-Men taking on all the rogues. That would have been great. But
That would have been pretty awesome, actually.
that would have been.
I'm wondering then if the series did get cut short then. Maybe if they had one more
Maybe.
season. Yeah.
Maybe it did.
Yeah.
They didn't have time. Nobody told them it was ending, so they didn't have time to wrap it up.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does suck.
But well, they kind of had a wrap up because Spider-Man Unlimited is a spin-off of that. And is Mary Jane there?
That's
I
true.
can't remember. Is she there at the end when he leaves? I know he says his goodbyes to like Aunt May and all. I don't know. But then he lives with some gal at some like hospital or some shit. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
He's a player.
Oh yeah, hey.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Cut short, kind of like the Thundercats line. Thank you, Matty Collector. I had to bring that up.
Thanks, Maddie.
Yeah.
I forgot. I forgot. I saw those at GameStop, which I guess is normal.
Yeah, I saw when you posted that up. Like, I talked to I go to my GameStop probably way too often. But yeah, I got to know.
You said it, not us. Okay.
Well, I do. I got to know these guys pretty well down there, and we were talking about. I was asking them about the Marvel Knights wave, and I was wondering if they were going to get that in and everything. And he said that a lot of the GameStops are going to start going really heavy on collectibles. So you're going to see a lot more action figures. They're gonna like be literally shrinking down their video game selection. How many video games they have? Yeah, and they're gonna because they sell the shit out of that stuff. So GameStop wants to really increase that and decrease video. I mean, it doesn't mean they're getting rid of video games or something like that, but they're going to decrease their stock or how much is out on the floor.
Yeah.
And make more room for a lot more room for collectibles. And there's some GameStops already that already have huge ass, setups for where they have. That's why some GameStops you'll see a lot more figures than in others because they have the room for it and they've already got it set up.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I mean, they pretty much don't put video game stuff like out on the floor anymore, right? It's all like tickets they take up to the counter.
Yeah. Right.
And,
or you can bring the empty case or something.
Right. And the cases are getting smaller. Like when I went to Toys R Us yesterday, I walked by the Switch section, and I saw like everything. Like the games are in smaller cases now, and all that other stuff. And
yeah, they're the size of PSP games.
Yeah,
the cases and all that.
And
I can see that. I can see the GameStop doing that.
I mean, and then also, I don't play a lot of games anymore, but isn't a lot of it, you can just download games now? You don't even have to buy them in the store?
It's pretty much going that direction. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what that's what I've been doing is digital downloads.
So GameStop is basically like, hey, remember that store Blockbuster? It's like, we don't want to do that.
Right.
Who wants to buy used games as much anymore? And then there's no value. And yeah, I've seen like new games. They only have like maybe just 8, on a shelf of like PS4 or Xbox One and all that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Yeah, and some of those games use the internet, so you can play online. But those like servers are all gone now, right? So like the Wii stuff retired in 2014, which I just found out yesterday. Believe it or not, I dug out my Mario Kart Wii and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go school some kids and play some Mario Kart Wii. And I turned it on. It's like, sorry, this service is discontinued. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? And I was like, dude, freaking buzzkill. And then I go Google it. It's like, yeah, they shut it down in 2014. Like, where you been? Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
that blows, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to GameStop doing that because, at least in my area, with Hastings being gone and my comic book shop sucking the big old turd, I really don't have, except I could buy stuff on the internet. But it's nice to have a brick and mortar store that I can walk into and like, all right, there's some collectibles here that are like, all right, cool, I could go through. Yeah. But again, the Thundercats was like, I thought that was weird. It irritates me for the fact that I bought the subscription. And then I see this shit that's like, oh, we sold out. No, we sold out to GameStop. Or they also, Matty Collector, promoting their little service of like, come on, subscribe to our new service and you can have early access and you can buy our shit. Or you can just find a GameStop close to you and you can go buy it over there.
That is kind of crazy that you found it there because I assume there's going to be a limit to what they're going to carry. I wouldn't expect them to have something like that.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they didn't have Lino, obviously.
Okay. Well, yeah.
I probably would have picked up another Lino just for kicks. But Panthro and Jackalman, I'm like, yeah, I got him. I'm not gonna open up that wound again. I still don't even have them standing up. They fell on the shelf, and I'm like, fuck you. I don't care.
James just, it's like, I'm bruised, I'm injured, I'm forgetting.
I look at them at times, and like I have the Thundercats classics, and then I have some Thundercats 80s, and then below it I have Lord of the Rings stuff. And I was moving stuff around, and they fell a little bit. I'm like I'm gonna pick up the Lord of the Rings stuff, but I'm not gonna pick up the Thundercats.
Just leaving them down.
Not just leaving them down. I have the Bandai stuff in there too, but they didn't fall. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave those classics down. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I think the only ones I ever opened were Lionel and Jackalman and the Thunder Kittens. But Pumara and Mumra and Panthro just stayed in the box.
I will admit, Panthro's nice.
I don't even know where they are.
Yeah, it's sad when it comes down to it. It's like, it's a good property. It's like, yeah, I don't know. And then Super 7 not being able to, like, we can't do it, so they're just dead. Like, yeah, whatever. Did you try? Did you really try? Because then I'm going to it's Warner Brothers then. Or Bandai screw them over. Be like, no, sorry. All right, SH Figure Arts, give me an 80s line. Silverhawks, Thundercats.
Fucking A.
Bionic 6.
I love Silverhawks. Oh.
Jason the Wheeled Warriors. I'll take it. Hell, I'll take even the Sky Commanders.
Mask.
Oh, yeah, Mask is obvious, but Hasbro ain't going to give up that.
Do you even know who owns the Silverhawks right now? Like, who owns that?
I don't.
No
Like,
idea,
who owns
but-
who owns the property? I mean, you know.
Is it LJN or something back in the day? Or is it Kenner?
It was Kenner.
Kenner.
And then Warner Brothers owns the rights for the cartoon and
Right.
possibly the names.
Hmm.
So I have no idea.
So if somebody was to do the Silverhawks, they could call them the Silverhawks, but they have to change the names of the characters.
They can't do Silverhawks. We'll call them the Greyhawks
The Greyhawks.
or
Dude.
something. He's
Well-
fast silver. Not
Yeah.
silver anymore.
I mean, Transformers is coming to a close. Hey, Fans Toys, make me some goddamn Silverhawks.
There you go.
Third
have
party
a-
Mirage. Oh,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Quicksilver, they could call him like Fast Chrome or some shit.
Fast Chrome. All this
You know
back
what?
panel.
I'm sure they could come up with some wacky names.
Steel chest, power hole, power will.
The Bronze Brat or whatever.
The
for
bronze,
The
yeah,
Bronze
yeah.
Brat. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
yeah, that would work.
That'd be epic. For the Copper
well.
Kid, that'd be great.
And then Tiger Sharks,
Oh.
that'd be a good one too.
Yeah, Tiger Sharks is really good too. Another great TV show. I don't know.
But we'll always get Turtles. We'll always get everything else.
Yeah, because they like making money.
Yeah, Playmates is like, oh, that's our cash crop. All right, I guess that's it. So, unless
Now I'm sure people might be getting sick of listening to us just whine about.
we still got 17 viewers. I mean, obviously someone's trying to go to sleep, so they're like, keep talking. I'm almost there. I'm almost there.
Oh man.
Oh, I don't know.
We're sorry we're whining about what we don't have nowadays.
Yeah, I know it's a broken record and all that, but
yeah.
that's the one thing I like about doing the Blast from the Past is just getting the feels again. Even though
Sure.
sometimes it's just like, sometimes it's good. I mean, Sky Commanders was not good.
No.
Yeah.
I had the stomach through that, but other things are good. I mean. But the sad thing is, like, I want to go back and do another Blast from the Past, but we've already done it. So I'm like, I just want to look at it again. But, oh well.
Yeah.
You can always rewatch it, Gene.
I don't like listening to myself.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I don't. Oh, I'm my own worst enemy. I'm like cussing at myself, like, oh, what an asshole that Victory Saber 70. Like calling my wife, what a dick! What did he say that for? It's like, honey, that's you. Oh, damn, that's even worse.
Yeah, it's like, why are you telling me this? No.
So no, but it's all good. All right, I guess that's it. we'll be back next week. We'll take a look at the Spider-Man toys. Gonna try and look at all of it. As far as that relates to the cartoon, and then there was some other lines that we got some other characters like Daredevil and like spin-offs like Spider. What was it? One Water Wars, I think, was one of them, where they all had the water gimmick and some other stuff. So we'll take a look at all that.
I love that shit.
Kind of like what we did with X-Men.
I tell you what, man, if they were to put out a line of figures for that show, kind of like what Batman animated did, I think I'd be on board.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be.
You could definitely.
But then again,
well,
the Marvel Legends are actually pretty freaking fantastic, so
they
wouldn't be worth it. Yeah.
I had
okay.
really. Go ahead, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, I was just going to ask, here's a question. I don't want, we have figure arts for that. Should Marvel do a more collectible upscale, not upscale, but like what DC Collectibles does? We have like the multiverse, which is really shitty. And then they do their own stuff.
Yeah.
Like the icons, or now it's some essentials, but they used to do the DC collectible line where you get a better figure. It's at a higher price point. It's at more of like the comic book specialty shops. Regardless of the select too, I get the select, but the select is hit or miss, and it's like it's on life support. It seems like at times.
Yeah.
Would we like to see Marvel go in and kind of like, hey, we're going to give you the best rendition of Spider-Man, the ultimate, like NECA does, Ultimate Edition? Would you buy into that?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wonder. Well, I mean, I guess some of that would depend on price point too, though. And I'm wondering if they would be able to compete.
$25, $24.99. Let's go there.
Sure.
Kind of like what DC was doing, $24.99. You get a Peter Parker head. Let's go with Spider-Man. You get Spider-Man, the Pizza Spidey, or maybe they make it even better.
Yeah.
Paint is on point. It's all, just there's no, I mean, it looks good. It's like, wow, this is like figure arts. Articulations there. You get a ton of accessory pieces. Let's say you get a stand, and it's Hasbro's, whatever they want to call it.
Like they're high end. Maybe they could call
high-end Hasbro collectibles.
Platinum line or something like that. Yeah. Shit. I mean, they could even buy. For me, they could probably even do 30, and 30 or 40, and I'd still go in on it. I mean, if they can do something that would compete with figure arts, I mean, shit, and they'll just undersell figure arts by just a little bit, I'd go for it. Why not? I mean, figure arts is great, but it does have its annoying little things about it. Like, for one, if you miss out on something, shit, you're screwed, dude. You're going to have to pay like double what it was before a lot of times.
Yeah,
you're screwed, man.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know.
Well, I mean, Russ, Legends are the same way. They're just cheaper, right? I mean, they don't re-release these things.
No, that's a good. Well,
but,
yeah. Well,
but
yes,
they will make like a repaint, like a variant, don't they?
Right. Or they'll do another version of the character again.
Right.
Sometime,
Because the comic art changes, and
right.
so does their uniforms and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So.
And there's different versions, like for instance, where we have the Punisher TV show that's going to be coming on Netflix, right?
Right.
So what do? They got to do a Netflix Punisher, basically.
Right.
But we just got a Punisher not that long ago for the exclusive. But you can always wait and you'll get something different. But you're right. Some of these Marvel Legends, if you miss out on them, they do jump up in price too. Like that Wolverine you were talking about, James. I'm looking at it right now, as a matter of fact. I mean, it goes for a pretty decent, price. I mean, I think I saw them. People were trying to sell them for like $45-$50.
Yeah.
One guy was trying to get like 60 for it.
Yeah, back at ToyCon last month, he was still up like $40-$50.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about a $20 figure, so you're at least double and tripling it, its value.
Yeah.
Or at least what people are trying to get for it.
But the thing that I would want is the fact that I don't want like Marvel, and it's the same thing with like the Matty Collector Mo2 figs, and probably with DC. They have the standard buck body. They have like maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6, and then you throw in and then the female bodies, all that, and that's what they got. And then they reuse the parts and all that type of stuff. I want totally sculpted new molds for each figure. So for this higher end, so it's not and I know that's not practical because they're all they want to make money and they streamline it, but that's what I want in the premium line. The Pizza Spidey we've gotten numerous times as far as the buck is concerned, but as far as Pizza Spidey, we're getting that in the new Toy Biz nostalgia look. We got it in the 2-pack with Mary Jane. It's the Pizza Spidey mold, isn't it?
But without
so
the
it's
pizza.
just
without
the pizza and all that, but it's the same figure. I just want a line that is, you get a little bit more bang for your buck, and you think about the old school Toy Biz stuff. You got quite a bit of accessory pieces with that, whether it's a comic book, a diorama. You got some other stuff, and you got a lot more articulation. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, but I don't know. At times, I wish that there was just a tad bit higher end, or always wondering why there isn't a higher end.
So let me ask you: would you pay $15 to $20 more for like that kind of line by Hasbro if they said we're gonna make sure we do sharper paint and we're just and because I always think that to me Marvel Legends articulation is pretty decent. I mean, it could be a little bit better at times because there's some sculpts that they do where it hinders it. So, if they said, well, we'll make sure the articulation is right on, and we'll do, and we'll put out, do some decent faces.
I don't know. So, I don't know, but we don't really have a good comparison. Like, so, James, I know you brought up DC, and
Right.
I'm not an avid collector of these, but I've been on this show enough. Like, there is no comparison between the Marvel Legends, what they're doing, and what DC's doing, right? Because isn't all the DC stuff garbage?
Pretty much.
Wow.
Right.
It used to, but like back in the day, when you had the DC Classics, which were good figures, which is what Marvel is now. Maybe a little bit better with articulation, but the DC Classics were good, in my opinion. I liked them. But we also had a higher end stuff that you'd find. I know that Marvel Legends used to be Marvel Legends, and discount the 3 3/4 inch, but the Marvel Legends, and they had Marvel Select. Marvel Select, if you want that more accurate look, you're gonna sacrifice on articulation, but it's its own mold and all that. But I wish it was a little more in tune. It doesn't. I don't know if it has to necessarily be in the same scale as the Marvel Legends. It would be nice if it was, but I just want a new scale, or new body molds, more articulation that's attributed to the character. So if it's, let's say it's Nightcrawler, he's going to have more articulation than your, let's say, Thing,
Right.
or
Human
Torch and all that type of stuff.
Right.
And again, I like the Marvel Select stuff, but I think the Marvel Select stuff is kind of going away.
Yeah. So it seems to me like
replace it.
That higher line that you're looking for really is Figuarts, but they're only doing movie stuff. So for Marvel anyway, right? So,
but so you're
or I
saying
can go the Rebel
Has-
Tech, not
yeah. So if Hasbro could do a line that would be close to Figuarts as possible.
Yeah, something like that.
That would be good.
And I could just be tired
Because hey, there's nothing wrong with imagining it, man. It's all right.
Yes,
wishing
Virginia,
for it.
there is a Santa Claus.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I guess I'm such a big fan of the Marvel Legends. I like what they do, and they seem like they're getting better, especially lately. So does irk me sometimes though when you get a figure and you know it's just basically a repaint of something else that's already done. But I mean, I told Anna I'm not getting any more Spider-Mans. I'm done. I've got too many. That's it. No more. I know people have got way more than I do, and I'm like, y'all are crazy. I can't believe you got that many.
My last count on Marvel Legends, I'm closing in on 250.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's way more than what I have.
So, I mean, and
Yeah.
you know, like I got probably 15 Spider-Man. Probably 5 of them are the same exact looking Spider-Man. But I got probably
Exactly.
15 or 18 of Spider-Man. But I love the Marvel Legends stuff. It's just sometimes, I like figure arts, but I just want more like, hey, I want a more detailed looking. You know, I know the quality's there. Maybe that's why I go towards Play Arts Kai at times, but I know that's its own thing. It's not comic book. It's their rendition and stuff. But I'm just talking. I'm just throwing that out there. I mean, what is the true masterpiece of, let's say, besides Hot Toys? I don't want to go once. I don't want a 1/6 scale, but like the true masterpiece of the, you know, the 1/12 scale. What would you go with? I mean, Dragon Ball Z is easy. It's figure arts.
Yeah.
But if you want a comic book version of Spider-Man, it's probably the Marvel Legends. It's got nothing else to compare to.
Yep.
Yeah, because
There's no competition.
Figure arts doesn't do but so many, you know. You said they only do movie toys, right, Brian?
Yeah, you only do movie characters.
So they're not. So they'll give you a movie Spidey, but you might not be able to get that. Yeah.
Which I'll probably end up getting anyways, but it's
Right.
just not. At times, I want that old school looking McFarlane
Sure.
Spidey or Ditka or you know something, old school look. Bagley, I take that, just the variations.
Yeah.
But again, we get that in the Legends line. So Ultimate Spider-Man, it's Bagley and all that type of stuff. So, all right. Anything else you guys want to discuss? We've lost 2 viewers, so I guess it's time. They got to sleep on it.
they're all like, we can't make it, James. We're going out.
So, I don't want this to be too long. So, all right. So we'll just say our goodbyes.
Sounds
Good
good.
fun. I love Nerd Rage, 100 episode, and then I see people like, oh, they're saying it's gone. It's not going to be around. Like, really? Come on.
They're not big.
They're not going anywhere.
I'm only an hour into that one. So I got 2.5 more hours to go, I think.
That's Anna's favorite
podcast.
Excuse me? It was Anna's what favorite?
That's Anna's favorite Nerd Rage Radio. That's her favorite show.
Podcast?
Or podcast,
Well,
yeah.
I got choice words. I'm going on a rant. You'll see it here in the next probably 15 minutes after we go get off the air here.
Hey, you want to get her listening to this? You got to get rid of me. She just doesn't like listen to shows.
All right, so this is the last episode with Russ.
Yeah, Russ is gone. We want Anna. Let's get rid of Russ.
So cool. All right, Brian. Where can people find you at?
You can find me in Facebook groups as Brian Brink, Brinkalizer at Instagram, and on a bunch of the Realm of Collector shows, Enter the Realm, the Hangout, all kinds of stuff. Yeah.
You can find Brian here. You can find Brian on the ETR, RFC Hangout, Figure Banging. I'm waiting for Stasis Lock.
No, I'm not on that one.
Nah, he draws the line.
I wouldn't have anything to contribute to the show.
Hey, there's other people that are on shows that don't really say anything. I don't know. Whatever.
I'm not even
so
it's funny though.
Charles, you're next.
All right. Find me sometimes on Twitter, mostly on Instagram, at Optimus Forprez.
Cool. And the colorful Russ.
Oh, colorful now. I like that. That's good.
I'm just trying to be nice as I possibly can for you.
Oh, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. I throw a video up every now and then. In fact, there's a new one up now. Yeah. Um, and Tuesday nights I'm gonna hang out. And of course I try to, here, man. This is like the best show ever, so I'm here. You know.
Oh, don't
Oh, yeah.
me up now. I mean, it's so.
Yeah,
The horse paper's already been signed and turned in. It's
so she doesn't get rid of me, you know.
All right, cool. Up next, got Trent's.
On the Trent Bob, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Sweet. Instagram. Really?
Really?
When's the last time? Okay.
Man.
All right. I want you to start posting everything, man. Let's see. So Trent is going to post about 5 pictures tomorrow.
Okay.
I want a lot of lens flare.
A lot of lens flares.
And I want it to be like a J. Ruse kind of gallery.
That's right.
So
yeah.
Make sure you use the rule of thirds.
Rule of thirds, yes, I remember that.
And make sure you use the hashtag realm of collectors.
Realm of collectors and fuck J. Ruse, I guess.
Cool table.
So
table
look for
network.
that tomorrow. No, that's cool, Trent. Appreciate you being on again. And appreciate all you guys being on and all you guys watching. Again, make sure you check out the Cool Table shows. Links are in the description. 5-star ratings, thumbs up, subscribe. All that helps us get our shows out there a little more readily available to you guys, or easier to find and such. So hopefully you enjoyed. And that's it. We'll be back again next week. And so there you go. Okay, that's it. That's bye-bye.
See ya.
What time is it? 9:30. Oh, I have an
Happy
air show
times a whore.
tomorrow. Yeah,
I know.
it is.
We're like ending early, dude. Wow. Anyway.
It's like, what? No, it's not.
Damn, James, it's only 9:30 where you're at. Damn, I wish it was